There are legends and stories wrapped into great songs, sung by bards for all to hear. These stories tell those of great warriors, evil tyrants, brave children, and cowardly kings. Thrones and treasures cause wars, gods and devils play bring destruction. The desires of a dark soul may bring annihilation, while the bright heart of a boy king will try and save it. Men and women of nations answer the call to arms, to fight for their country, their home, their families. Marching to the sound of a war drum, the billowing of a ship's sail, under the great radiant one, under chords thunders in the dead of night. The sound of rain hitting metal as a soldier readies his shield, as he stares into the orcish faces of the legion. The guttural war cries strike his heart with fear, but his young king saddles his warhorse and rallies the men. A half-elven arcanist prepares a ritual in case the unblemished get too close. Lord and Chief Theophi checks his coalition of half-bloods and those await across the meadows with means to end him. Matthias stares into the burning pit, containing a great scourge on the land. He with his princes of peace delve into the devil's hell to put an end to the rebirth of evil. Micah, in his old age, stands strong in his armor as Hector, the tyrant, assaults the dark world. With his shadow soldiers slaying the tyrant and ending the shadows, light shines once again. I am here to tell you a story, one of love, triumph, justice, and tragedy. A story that will echo throughout eternity. Cross every sea, ride every cloud, from the Isles of Setonia to the great city of Stamrin. Heroes and villains, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters all play their part. As Bahamut sits on his throne in Elysia, and the evil one fights his way out of hell, a group of misfits find their way through the valleys, the meadows, the mountains, and seas. I am here to tell your story, by the fire in every tavern, the square in every town, or the stage in every city I come to. What's in those stories for me to tell is entirely up to you. Welcome to Manola.
Hello friends, and welcome to the Chaos. First off, we'd like to thank the creators of Dungeons & Dragons for making the world's greatest tabletop RPG game. We'd like to make an unsponsored show of gratitude for Dwarven Forge and their awesome tabletop terrain, as well as WizKids for their awesome tabletop accessories and minis. Thanks to the guys over at Sirenscape for their awesome sound sets and letting us use their music for our game. And now, we are Chaotic Cast, a bunch of best friends from Tennessee who have a passion for playing RPG games, especially Dungeons & Dragons. Yes, we have southern accents. Yes, we have southern phrases. No, we aren't perfect, but we play this game for the rich story and fun. Manola is our homebrew world, and we hope you love it as much as we do. Let's jump into the chaos. When we left off, each of you, whether it be by fate, curiosity, or on the run, have wound up at a small town in the middle of the Barley Sea called Follyfield. Each of you seemingly here for different purposes, not aware of your surroundings or exactly what all you're getting yourself into. You've all made a few friends along with each other. Violet, a dwarf and a half-orc. Craeloth, a couple of halfling people. Ultio, Not so much, other than
A shark.
Craeloth doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Other than your newfound friends in the half elf and the bugbear.
And he's dead. I think.
The shark.
The shark.
Oh, yeah. So, Ultio, making a grand entrance by splashing on top of the bar in the midst of your evening meals, Violet rushes over to try her best to heal your wounds, while Craeloth took a defensive stance of curiosity, kind of timid around this area. Most of his other brethren on this side of the world is not viewed the same. You managed to get some rooms through various measures of the barkeep owing one of your new friends striking a deal with the town mayor. Ultio just fell into the right place at the right time. You finished your meals, got to know each other a little bit better. And as you were sitting around the table finishing up your dinner, Ultio had his eye on a few drunken patrons staggering their way home. Made his way over to the door. Violet finished cleaning up the table, helping Hank John get the tavern back to some sort of shape. And Craeloth just finished drinking his drink while he was over, pouring his on from the barrel. You heard an ear-splitting scream come from outside, along with some animal sounds and a chilly breeze. What do you do?
Keep bored. I'm running to the door.
I continue to follow the drunkards.
Okay. When you get outside, roll me a perception check.
Both of us. Or
Just him
He was
first.
ahead of me.
Yeah.
Wait, wisdom. I'll remember that eventually. 5.
It's dark out. There's some torches placed in varying spots amongst the town. You don't see a whole lot of activity where you are. Since you were already partially outside, and with a slow roll, you at least know the ear-splitting scream came from where you are to your northwest.
Did the drunk people seem to react to it?
Yeah, most of them, some of them run back like towards you. Others like took off into the alleys in between. You see some of the guard begin making their way out of the barracks, headed in the northwest direction.
Some of the guards or all of the guards?
Some of the guards.
I'm going to be poor the entire campaign.
No, I'll take care of you.
Every time I try to steal something, something happens.
Well, I'll finish pouring my drink and start moseying on over.
The ones running back toward the thing I try to bump into and grab, do they have like a gold pouch or a coin pouch?
You're not sure, but you can see. What are you physically trying to do? You're gonna bump into them and do
Bump
what?
them and try to
Just like,
yeah,
roll me a sleight of hand check.
that's good. That's really good.
After one.
It would still be an 8.
Still there.
With advantage because they're drunk.
Okay. A nat 20.
Ooh, nat 20. Wow, 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 wow.
28.
That's 27.
So as you bump into this gentleman, halfling gentleman making his way back, he's like, "Oh, something's out there!" Screaming, he's just trying to get back to the inn. And he has this like kind of vest style, and it has like a loose pocket. And as he was running back to you, something's in that pocket. He runs back, and you're like, "Come on, buddy!" And as he gets over to you, you're just like, and you kind of help him get back to the inn. He did indeed have a little pouch. You're unsure of how much is in it.
Okay. We'll have to remember that. About we, I mean, you all.
Like, I don't know.
We'll
you
have
did
to
it.
remember
So
that.
I'm still pouring a beer.
Violet may
I
not
run
know,
to the door.
but Hunter does. And Hunter will have to remember that because Robert will forget.
Okay. You get to the door, and you look out, and you see this man, and then in the distance a halfling woman, and then Ultio kind of helping this man get back to the inn.
Would I know kind of what direction it come from?
You were inside, you heard it, but you don't know the direction.
Okay.
I look at him and just point northwest.
Okay.
Isn't that what you said? Northwest.
So so I might have kind of a...
Now you would have an idea. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just, everyone inside. And I just look at Craeloth and I'll be like, we may need you.
Set it down. Oh, actually, I'll take a chug. Set it down.
So how many of you drank?
That was the second one.
Second one? Hey, you're fine.
Yeah.
He's a
Pretty
massive of a man.
Pretty hardy constitution.
Yeah, I'd say you're fine. I'm not even gonna roll. We'll roll like when we get to 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Come up like a homebrew, like your constitution modifier. How many beers you can drink.
Yeah, how many you can handle. Okay. Your tolerance.
What is the half orc and the dwarf? What were they doing? Are they still sitting there?
They probably, when everybody was getting stuff, the dwarf Najard, he had went up to his room.
Okay.
Duma was just over in the corner, kind of. She's there, but she's like kicked back, kind of with a hat pulled down.
Just leave her be.
She's kind of chilling.
Yeah, I'll just run along. Followed by
So I'm not sure people in the door.
Okay.
So they're running in. Hank John's like, "What's going on?"
Not sure. I don't have a good feeling about it. Do you have somewhere safe you can keep these people?
I mean, we can shut up the doors here and hope for the best, I guess.
You may want to do that.
There
All
are
right.
windows that are open or anything, or just like lock them.
Most of them are open.
Most of them are open. Thaumaturgy. Shut all the windows.
About half of them shut. Some of them look to be broken. There's nothing too close. Follyfield doesn't normally get too cold, so a lot of them do shut. As I assume you come on in with that man you were helping.
I'm standing there talking to.
Okay,
her.
so y'all like inside, like kind of the foyer of the door.
Well, I'm like outside door. Like, getting people
Oh, okay.
in.
So you all are on the porch,
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
porch section. Okay, so you all are getting people in. All the windows that can be shut. I'd say it's about half. There's some that's just broken, and there's no way to shut. You finish your beer and you run over to where Violet is at the porch. Violet. Familiar sound. Hear the clash of blades.
You can see where from.
Just here. Or roll perception check.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and touch the shield and line it back up. Perception check. 10.
10. Somewhere in the northwest direction.
Okay.
The moan, however, not that direction.
Do I know where? Everyone slowly walk off the porch and just kind of look around.
Just kind of looking around. What are you guys doing?
Did I hear the moan in the sword?
Yeah, when you run up to them, you would have heard the same thing.
So you said it's off to the northwest, right?
That's where you heard blades clashing.
Okay. So wait, did I hear the moan too?
Yeah,
all
yeah,
heard the
yeah.
moan?
You all heard the moan.
And none
You
of
can roll a
us-
perception check to see if you can tell where the moan come from.
19.
19. It sounds like it came from the southwest direction.
So totally opposite.
It's still west, but
so no,
one's kind of this way, one's kind of this way.
Yeah.
Should we go help? Are we getting involved here? We can go hide.
Well, it sounds like there's people already taking care of one problem.
I don't hide.
Maybe we should go and take care of the other.
Another ear split and scream.
In which direction? Do we know?
This time, sounds like it's down the alleyway across the street.
Ooh, I run that way.
Yeah.
Time for
I
a
just
bugbear
take
to do
off.
some good here. I'm gonna run off that way.
Just headed, you all are just beelining that way as fast as you can go.
Yeah.
Just like a look at both of them.
So you all take off. You're not super familiar with the town layout, but I mean it's easy enough to see that there's an alleyway, and it sounded like you heard an ear split and scream coming from that direction. So you guys take off running. Hank John's like, "You want me to shut the door now?"
And then I shut it on.
Oh, poor Hank. Oh, he seems to be an a-hole.
He leans out one of the broken windows.
Oh.
Sorry, viewers. He like leans out the window with a thumbs up. Got it.
Way to go, Hank John.
Hey, John.
Okay. You all
Especially with the tail.
I don't. I mean, first off,
That boy
I
right.
didn't like the fact that you smirked when we said we were running at the alleyway.
I don't choose what you do. You all make your way. The alleyway where James Shawn would have stopped was the city hall and the guard barracks where a couple of those guards had run out. You heard the scream from in between those on back, which you're unsure of what.
direction is that in?
So there was
Closer to the southwest? Or
a little bit closer to the southwest.
I feel like it wouldn't really be a direction. The way he makes it sound, it's like right across the road.
Yeah, but I mean, is it
Yeah,
toward?
it's kinda
Is it
like-
closer to the bone or closer to the clash? Is what I was trying to get.
Probably closer to the moan.
Yeah.
Hope so.
So as you all get to the end, you see what kind of looks like some residential style houses, like on the back side of the barracks in the city hall. I mean, it's a small town. It's if you'd imagine, it's like a big cluster right in the middle of the Barley Sea. There's a cluster of things.
Yeah.
And as you all get through the alley and you look both ways, in the distance, you see this humanoid figure just bent over, just feasting on something, a lump of body on the ground. It looks up. Eyes are just like leaking out into this black ichor. The half-eaten halfling's blubber and sinew is just running down his face. Just smiles at you with a broken jaw. Another one peers around the corner. Another one peers around the corner. Princess. To you. What do you guys do? They're about 120 feet away.
120 feet.
Oh, really?
Running up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run it.
I
far
cast
as I
fog
can.
cloud.
And now we can't see him.
Can't see us either.
Let me get the map. So, you all have exited the tavern, and you've made it through this alleyway, a little bit, not directly across, but close. So, what's the marching order?
I'm in front.
I'm running ahead also.
Straight
I
line.
I said I was running through, so
I cast fog cloud.
Let's see. What's your move?
30.
30.
It's like I said.
You cast Fog Cloud.
I thought you said they were 120 feet away.
I lied. The map doesn't allow it.
Okay, well I want to cast Fairy Fire then.
Okay, I'll give everybody. So, Fog Cloud. Who casts first?
Me.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I cast first.
Because I don't have to see him to cast it.
Gotcha.
It's an area.
gotcha.
How far am I from it? Not 10, 15 feet.
So you're just trying to envelop all three of them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll just cast Fairy Fire in that. Oh, mine's a cube. A 20-foot cube.
This is gonna look ridiculous in a second between all the.
For my action, I want to dash.
Thank God.
Is that not it right there?
In your
In
hand.
your hand?
That. I feel that looks
Hypnotic
like.
pattern,
What's it? Is it a 20-foot cube?
30.
Really? Why is it?
The circle seems massive in comparison to the cube.
Do you have my dash circle?
What's that one?
There's a fairy fire somewhere. Outline creature is free fire. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a 20-foot radius, not a 20-foot diameter, so it's a 40-foot.
You can get back to or front to.
We'll say front two.
And they have to.
Deck save.
Deck save.
What color are you gonna make them?
Like an orangish, reddish color.
One rolled a 10.
Fail.
The other rolled a 6.
I need to click off
So
my
they
phone.
are outlined in.
So that means we can
orangish.
see them now, right?
Yeah, well, it would give you advantage, but I'm guessing since they're in fog cloud, it's just going to be a straight
Back to.
in front two, because they're in the way.
Okay.
I'm concentrating. That's concentration.
You are concentrating.
I told you it's gonna look ridiculous.
So can I get closer since I use my action to dash? Can I
Yes.
use their action to do that? I just want to get within 15 feet.
Do you want to enter the fog?
I can see them with very far, correct? Is that how that works?
What's fairy fire say?
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
What's
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Any attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't be benefit from invisible.
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. The sphere The sphere spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles an hour, disperses it.
Roll me a wisdom check.
I wish I got 7th level spells.
14.
So, as you send the fairy fire, you send the fog cloud, both land simultaneously, envelop the entire scene. For a moment, there's nothing. And then a very faint orangish golden, orangish red outline, very faint on the two that you marked.
Okay. So I'll just stay where I'm at then. I can see.
Roll initiative.
Not bad.
Initiative needs to be up here on top with the rest of this stuff.
It is.
Where?
Very
Oh, right there. This is +3. Outlined initiative.
You can also.
Craeloth.
12.
No, I don't want to poke it.
Violet.
I don't like them things.
17.
15. Oh, sorry. 11.
Violet. You're up.
So I can see them.
You can see the front two.
Okay.
They're outlined with your fairy fire.
I will. I guess I'll cast Sacred Flame on this one. Dex save.
Dex save 16.
Succeeds.
Cast the radiant beam of arcane energy. For some reason, just off. Maybe it's because you're just these undead that have been chasing you for so long. You have the heebie-jeebies. They're just getting under your.
So you need a condition ring for the heebie-jeebies?
Yes. It's just like you can't. It just has an impulsing effect on you mentally and emotionally, and you're still unsure of why. It is their turn.
Is there a condition for scared? Not frightened, just scared.
You guys don't know where this guy is. So heavily obscured. They knew where you were at one time, but they don't now.
Right.
So I'm just going to say they walked forward.
You're the DM.
Seems fair.
As far as I know, these things can see through fog.
They have fog vision.
Ooh. Come on out here, sugar.
The one facing you, you have your halberd kind of ready, and it just comes walking out of the fog cloud, walks into your halberd, and just keeps walking,
Oh, God.
and goes to take a swap at you.
See? He's not
No,
11 to hit.
that's a miss.
Miss. Swings at you as your halberd just pokes in a little deeper. It's like he begins just to pull himself up on it. The other one's not close enough. The other one's not close enough. All right.
Is he still in the fog now, or is he out of the fog?
The other one. He's
The one that.
On the top of the ring center.
I would say that he's like half out, half in. So he's kind of one that because he's like at the edge of it, but he's beginning. You can like see the front of him as he's pulling himself. So we'll do kind of half and half. All right, Craeloth, you're up. Ultio, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna just ignore the one that walked into my halberd. I'm gonna turn and look at this one that's getting past me and pull the halberd out and bring it around and swing it at that one.
Roll attack.
Natural 20.
Oh. All right.
So we're just doing roll the dice once, double it, or
Yeah. Matt Mercer rules.
3 plus 3 is 6 plus 3 plus 4. I think it's plus 4.
I think you can swap on there too.
Yeah, Yeah, it's really slow. That's 10 slashing.
10 slashing. Coming across, just slaw off half of his arm. And as your halberd goes on down, it catches part of his thigh, spills out onto the ground. He looks at you,
You would have had advantage on that.
and then he looks back at Violet and just continues moving in her direction. Even suffering the grievous one. Ultio.
So, do I have advantage on the one that's not out in the fog, but out of it?
Yes.
See, this is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to help me remember this
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
You do. That's why, I mean, Fairy Fire helps you out a lot, so that's why.
So move me in front of the one that's directly in front of me, because I get sneak attack on it.
Yeah, and you have advantage on the attack.
So I attack with strong hand.
Strong hand.
Hit him with your strong hand.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, I used to hold 2 because I attack with 2 weapons. 15
Hits.
deal.
And you get sneak attack.
So that's a D6.
Plus 2d6.
2? Is it 2?
Or no, it's 1 of
It's
them.
1.
I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
hadn't rolled the other one yet. Let's do D8 out. There they are.
Oh, you get. Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you.
7 plus 4. That scared me. 7 plus 11 on the first one. Do I get advantage on both attacks?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm still concentrating on Fairy.
11 points on the one that's directly in front of you.
11 piercing.
Okay.
And then I got a dirty 21.
Hits.
You don't get sneak attack. It's not-
Yeah, I
you
know.
don't get
It's only one attack or one action or whatever.
Yeah.
And this one is 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Okay.
I like being a rogue. That's 21 right off the rip, baby.
That one, as you come across it, you just like cut him in half. Falls off. You kind of look for a moment, look down at it. The top half of it grabs your legs and begins climbing up your body. That's crazy, ain't it? Alright. Seemingly took a kill shot, but somehow withstood it. Alright. Violet.
It worked before. Try it again. I'm gonna run up. 5, 10, 15. Go right here. And I'll grasp my holy symbol and use my divine or channel divinity and use radiance and dawn.
Okay.
Fireball.
That's a Constitution save.
How far does it go?
30 feet. And
Okay.
it's only hostile creatures.
Okay. The one that is directly in front of Robert rolled a 21. The one directly in front of Craeloth rolled an 18.
Let's see.
And then the other one failed.
Okay.
The one we have
11 points of damage.
Okay.
Have 5 for you. So it's 11 total.
Okay.
It is halved if they
Oh, if they...
succeeded.
Okay, so that'll be 5.
Half damage on success. Yeah.
Okay.
So the other two of them take 5, the other one takes 11.
Okay. Their turn. The one that's calm enough you, it takes its claws, tries to rake them in your gut. That will be a 16 to hit.
I get my hits.
You suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he just rakes his hand across your stomach.
Solid.
The one in front of you, Craeloth, is since you pulled the halberd out, he just lunges at you.
How strong is this thing?
A 9 to hit. As he lunges at you, you just take your like forearm bracer, hold him off, and he like bites into it. And then the other one comes back into view. To you, Violet.
This whole map. 6 squares right there.
I mean, that's where we went. Is he attacking?
Yeah, he's attacking.
Warding flare.
Okay, disadvantage, correct?
Yeah. My reaction.
11 to hit. So he comes out, and you're like, "Stop!" And this light, and he's like, kind of pulls back a little bit and swings short. Craeloth.
Alright, so let's...
The reason I asked if he was in and out, because he would have advantage.
In the fog.
He wouldn't if he's in the fog, but if he's out of the fog, he would have advantage on the one in front of him. That's why I asked earlier when you said he was half in, half out.
Gotcha.
His advantage on me?
No, you would have advantage attacking this one.
Yeah, well, it's fairy fire, so I had advantage no matter what, right?
No, what I'm saying is, if he was in the fog, I would say you wouldn't have advantage because
It would
it'd
cancel
just
out.
be canceled out. But if he's out of the fog, it'd be advantage.
Yeah, he's half-half, so,
So, I mean, it's whatever. That's why I asked.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna attack, so there's one that's attacking Violet and one attacking Ultio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna... Violet looks like she's a spell kind of person, so I'm gonna try to help her out. I'm gonna attack that one. With the halberd, swing it down.
Okay.
That's 14 hit.
Hits.
That is 13 slashing damage.
13 slashing. Come across, and this time you catch this one kind of like on the back of his neck, and basically you just carve off his back. And just leave the spine exposed, and it just onto the ground. Continues reaching for Violet.
That's it.
Alright, Ultio. You have one.
Am I
Like,
grappled?
not grappled, but he's like trying to cling up to you, and he's just.
Well, obviously, I take my rapiers and just...
Just.
I still have advantage, correct?
Yes.
$15.
Hits.
That's the D8 plus the D6. Six, 10. 10 damage.
10 damage. Drab them in, both, or you drab the first one, the zombie, just like, you go right through his mouth, and he just licks the blade, and keeps on climbing up it. Freaking rolling fire over here.
So the radiant damage I did for you.
Ooh, 21? No, 23.
You gotta remind me, because I'll forget.
Well, I did
23.
23 hits.
I don't want to be that.
We can cut that. 6 plus 9 damage.
So as you come down this second time, the undead thing just quits. Turns into a mush pile of black and maroon sludge on the ground.
I ripped the swords apart.
Zombie guts. Some of it goes up the side of the wall over there.
I'd be impressed if I wasn't trying to not get hit over here.
Alright. Violet.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
So you're right in front of me. I will... What am I going to do? I guess I'll just... Sacred Flame. That's the one, bro.
Alright. 16. Succeeds. Still just shook. Hands are shaking. The guts that Ultio just kind of speckled on you a little bit. The zombie's like, just barely missed. It is their go. Okay. So each of them is just going to take their continued swaps at you. Craeloth first.
Attacking me again.
17.
That's amazing. Yep.
Makes it. Okay. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As this time he finds a spot between your plated armor, he gets a big grab of your fur, and Violet.
Well, Warding Flare.
Warding Flare.
I've got 2 left.
Okay.
Warding flare.
This is
11.
11 misses.
Misses. The light from your shield just Too much. Ultio.
My turn again?
Oh, no. Sorry,
Yeah,
Craeloth.
I was going to say.
Okay.
I feel like I just did.
I'm going to attack the one attacking Violet again.
Okay.
What about the one attacking you? I'm sorry. Huh? There's one attacking you, isn't there?
He said he was hitting.
11.
Or I meant him.
Hits.
Oh, wow.
These guys are easy to hit.
And no one attacking him?
Yeah.
11 damage. I'm not worried about the one attacking me. I'm attacking.
11 damage.
I'm a tank.
I'm a fighter. I'm
Just
trying to,
wearing, just like
I'm trying to keep him off
zombie.
you all.
You come down, basically cut him just like diagonal across. And as he's falling, Violet, he grabs onto your arms. And it's coming in your direction.
That's relentless.
I'm rolling good on their constitution and saving throw. Ultio.
Okay, so I've got a question.
Yes.
I can attack twice. Can I, if I move around behind the one attacking Violet, can I attack it and then attack the one attacking Craeloth?
You gonna attack one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they're within range.
Alright, so you're moving around. This is gonna be a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you're half in, half out of the fog.
Yeah. Like that right there. Yeah.
Okay. Excuse you.
Is that a dog? Do I have advantage on the one attacking Violet?
You
since
do.
I'm behind it?
You are flanking. Yes.
Which it wouldn't have mattered. I'd have got my.
Because I'm next to it. So it doesn't matter.
I would have got my one next to my sneak attack on the other one. 19.
Hits.
What do y'all keep looking at?
This is a zombie.
For real.
I'm scared.
Uh,
Got the heebie-jeebies.
so this is the one attacking Violet.
Okay.
So 7, 9 damage on that one.
Okay. Still climbing.
And with my offhand, I attack
The other one just poking.
hopefully an eyeball. 30, 20.
Hits.
Ooh, 11.
Hits.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. 11 damage, sorry.
Did more of that than you did shit attack.
I know.
Come across, the rapier just out of his neck. And now when he like gurgles blood, like this just pours out. Violet.
So I say, why don't y'all do something?
Let's see. I will focus my energy on my breastplate, and it will begin to glow, and then flash. I think it's a con save. Oh no, it doesn't give a description of it in the thing you sent me. It was a con save of 14.
That's not in your D&D Beyond?
It is, but it doesn't show the whole thing. It just tells me what a breastplate is.
It's armor that you wear on
It's a
your
1d8.
chest.
Undead have disadvantage.
Yeah, but I thought I got it in there. It should have had the entire, because I put all the notes in.
Cut this. Got you.
I don't.
Is there like, is it the Reyes breastplate that I put in there?
That and just says the breastplate
It just says it's
information.
But it was a d8 if it's undead.
Right.
Also has to make a con save, but they have disadvantage because they're undead.
You all also have to make a con save.
But you all don't take damage. But you might be blinded. So there's a bright flash from my armor.
That's good, because I'm pretty sure the way I drew my character, I don't have an eyelid on once.
Ooh, I got a 9.
One rolled a 13 and one rolled an 18.
Constitution save, you said?
The one in front of you rolled a 13,
So it fails.
so it's blinded.
It also takes 3 points of radiant damage.
3 points of radiant damage.
It's radiant damage.
It dies. It dies.
Radiant damage.
Just melted by the beam of radiant light. And then the other one is just blinded.
Or if it succeeded, it's nothing.
It's nothing. Oh, okay.
I failed.
You're blinded.
So you're blinded.
I'm pretty sure I'm blinded as well.
What'd you roll?
13.
Yeah, it's a 14.
You still focusing on fairy fire? It doesn't matter.
Well, actually, it does.
Yeah, blinded the whole
Because
thing.
You can't see it.
Oh,
It says if you can see the creature that's outlined.
So Craeloth and Ultio both go blind from the massive emit of radiant light.
We need more status effects. Oh, I'm gonna get blinded up here on my D&D Beyond official.
The zombie in front of
Not
you,
sponsored.
It's not sponsored.
where you're blinded, he has advantage.
oh.
Doesn't matter. You rolled terrible. 9.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
And he hits you, but he's just clinging off armor. Craeloth.
Okay, so I mean, can I swing in the same position? Since I just came
Yeah,
in?
you can just take a swing. Be disadvantage.
Don't miss, don't miss.
Even
I'm
with fairy
scared.
fire doesn't cancel out.
Yeah, because you can't see it.
You're blind.
Fairy fire works if you can see it.
Yeah, I got you.
Dodge it has advantage if the attacker can see it.
That's a 2 and 4. So that's
Cool.
Let me make sure I can keep going off that page. Yeah, that's a 8 to hit.
Hits.
Are you serious?
Just hits.
I rolled a 2 and I still hit.
I mean, come on.
I
Don't roll one and
was about to say, don't even bother. Wow.
I mean, you're only going to miss it if it's a nat 1. So.
Wow, okay.
I feel like that's the case with me too. Well, they are.
Well, I rolled a 1 on the damage, so that's fun. 5 slashing.
5 slashing. And that was the one.
That's the only one left.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to kill that one. Alright. Still barely clinging on. I mean, you've slawed off all kinds of
Wasn't good,
pieces
yeah,
and
lucky
parts.
I got
Ultio,
I don't get sneak attack now, do I?
it. Hated.
you have disadvantage.
Yeah, I've got to have advantage.
I thought you get sneak attack if you got an ally near you.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage which is below. You don't need advantage on the attack if you. Okay, yeah. Let's try it. So I do.
Yeah.
Where you know.
You just have disadvantage on your attack.
Hold your breath. 4 plus 9.
Hits.
You aren't blind anymore. It's only until the end of their next turn.
Okay, so you can see.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That one is 4 plus 7 damage.
Cut him in half.
Was he dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Falls apart in a bunch of different ways. You're done concentrating.
That phone tub's still there.
Yeah. Still going.
It's fog concentration.
It's just an
Cast
ability.
it, and it's done. It's there.
For how long?
I think it's a minute.
You're no longer blinded.
Oh, that's good.
Can you get rid of this fog?
No.
You guys are kind of like taking a minute.
Okay.
Why don't you give somebody a heads up next time you decide to shine the flashlight?
I'm sorry. I just
You
didn't know what
panic.
else to do.
You panic. That
Roll a perception check.
all of us?
6.
I want to guide myself.
Okay.
I think I did. Plus 6 is 15.
17.
I got a 15.
15.
6.
Sick. Craeloth, you're kind of like,
I was just blind.
yeah, you're like trying to rub your eyes and figure out exactly what's going on. Violet, as you're kind of asking if everyone's okay, you turn and you see 2 guards come running down this alleyway. Or down the road, yeah, from where you all entered the town from. And they're running, and you can see behind them, one of them, this fast-moving, just skeletal entity jumps on the back and just drives 2 swords into the back of this guard, rides into the ground. Another one is run. He just throws the sword and shield down. He's just running as fast as he can, and you can see some more of the undead coming from behind him. What do you guys do?
Yeah.
Run
Charge.
intersect.
Run to intercept? Okay. So the guards, this one falls about here,
Okay, kind of far away.
and this guy's running this way, and from behind him.
And we hit level 3. Those were some strong zombies. Correction. Fog Cloud is a concentration spell.
I know, but I didn't think you had to concentrate since it's an ability.
It just says... It says concentration up to 1 hour.
So do you have to concentrate on abilities? Okay. All right, so you do have concentration.
It's just...
You dropping it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, it lasts for an hour.
Is that like the town hall?
That?
Yeah. Or no?
Uh,
Is it? I mean, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know.
We're in the middle of a fight. Just curious. Get my bearings.
I'm gonna see you later.
Okay.
Turn on the flashlight.
All right, so you guys turn, and I'll give you all a turn. So you said you're just going to run to intercept, dashing.
Mile within 60 feet of one. I attack safe.
What's your what's your movement?
I don't know. I backed out of my player, but 30 feet.
You get there
Yeah.
in range with that one anyway.
I'll cast Sacred Flame on this one.
20, 30, 40, 45, 50. You get there. This guy keeps running, and then you're staying right there. Just
Well, I'll move up, say 15 feet, and cast Sacred Flame on the one in front of Craeloth.
okay. All right.
That's
Are we sticking with same initiative or rolling new initiative?
We're just staying where we are. But I need to roll a dexterity save for that guy.
Yeah.
20. Sorry, bub.
Or fails. Well, I don't know, whatever you want to say. They don't take damage.
They succeed, you fail.
You were just struggling with your spells today.
It ain't me. He's just rolling good.
Nah,
My spells are true. They're just dodging. They're freaking Neo in the Matrix over there.
They are.
Yes, the zombies
Yeah.
are moving with their lightning fast reactions.
Zombies are moving that.
I know, right?
No.
Zombies have like a negative 3 dexterity.
Negative 2.
Negative 2. How'd you roll a 20?
You did roll a 20.
You said you rolled a
Wait,
20.
that's a skeleton though, isn't it? Pay
Okay.
attention.
Different time.
I'm the dumb one in this party.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 21 earlier? I think that was con.
All right.
On the D30,
Violet.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Say, well, they're dodging everything, so maybe I should aim better. I'll cast Guiding Bolt on the one, on this one.
Okay.
So 46.
You missed.
It's a 26 to hit.
26 to hit. Level 2 hit.
46. Oh, those are good too. 17. 34 points of radiant damage.
Bones just. You just hear them clinking against the cobblestone in the distance. Just obliterated. Which one was it?
The one in front of.
Just obliterated.
Oh, you got the one in front of me?
I was hoping
Craeloth.
to give you advantage because
okay, I'm
Guiding
gonna
Bolt gives
go
advantage.
ignore this one in front of me. I'm gonna reach past the one Ultio, swing it around, because I'm assuming that's in my range, right? That one right there.
This one?
Yeah, that's.
Not the one
Yeah,
in
you can
front
just
of
like sidestep it. And
Control the battlefield, baby.
He's tanking that one and trying to hurt the other.
That's a natural 18.
hits.
Okay.
me. Give me a kiss.
Enough cock. 9 plus 4 is 13 slashing damage.
That's my hair.
13 slashing damage.
That's where we
Just
dropped-
enough.
Oh, this is where we was dropping
You hit
bears
it
earlier.
with your halberd. And the head goes one way as the skeleton's like, "Ah," and then the other way. Gone.
That was the other one.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that.
You're good.
I'm not gonna get to attack a thing.
Ultio.
Yeah! I want to attack the thing standing in front of
Where do you want to go?
Tiefling there. What's his name? What's your dude's name?
Craeloth?
Tiefling.
What's
Where do you-
Tiefling is what I got. Just next to him there.
Next to him?
Yeah.
Not behind him?
Well, I've got.
Oh, yeah. Your player.
You ready? Here we go.
That's cool.
14.
Hits.
This and this. That is 15 damage.
Take both of your rapiers, or just one rapier.
Just one.
Just turn to bone dust.
Like bones connected to the ground.
Got him.
That's ridiculous. That's insane.
Alright.
Was that 48? 46?
46.
That's good.
Monster cards.
Oh.
Alright.
Evan's playing solitaire.
This last
Taking too long.
skeleton. Well, actually,
Play the boss music.
Did you see what the camera is seeing with this?
oh, sorry.
Fair enough.
Just to make sure.
That may have been a boring
we
fight
can't
for
see
them.
it.
Yep,
we're just
that
standing
was
up.
rough for the audience.
Sorry, guys.
It was very exciting.
It was.
I'm not sorry. It was like 3 turns. You're good. Even this much. We'll cut this part.
I'm just gonna leave it. It's not great, but
Yeah.
The money.
yeah, I'll get like an extension here to where we can see it better next time. Coming running out of the tavern, boom, 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 Hank John with an axe. What's going on out here?
You're like a frickin' blister.
It's like a mad lib.
There's
He's
still
done
one
with an
left,
axe.
right?
No, they're dead.
He comes running out. He's got his army.
One more.
Oh.
Or he's got his armor and his axe in hand. This one looks a little different. He seems to be wearing a lot better armor, wearing a lot better, or carrying a lot better weapons. And he points at Violet. Get her. And you see him just motion from behind as another mess of zombies
Heck yeah.
come from back.
This is my kind of campaign. No talking, no like role play, just we're fighting. This is going to be a 35-hour fighting campaign. No long rest, no short rest.
Look like everything else, we got no more stress.
Alright.
That's light.
Yeah. Ooh. Now the party.
I still have a bonus action, don't I?
Well, your turn would have been over, so yeah, you could have done a bonus action.
Dang it! Well, no, my plan was to, if I still had a bonus action, I was just going to stab backwards at the one behind me.
Alright.
It would be very helpful if I was level 3 right now. Because I could just like go to the main dude and without just ignore everybody.
This guy's not going to stop. Then he's going to... This guy's got back here and he's kind of like hiding. He's just like a younger guard.
Did we get opportunity attacks on him as he passed him?
Ooh!
He got up to your face, but he had to use both of his
Did
actions.
we get opportunity attacks on him when he passed us?
He's in my reach.
I wouldn't have I accidentally put him near you, but since I did do that, yeah, you both can. Well, he's in your reach anyway, because you get to that wall.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can
What do I roll?
just attack.
Oh, just roll a hit.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 to hit.
Both hit.
Roll same damage.
18 damage?
I said roll the same damage. Roll the same
You ready?
hit. Right, yeah. I got my damage. 8.
9.
Ah!
Both slashing?
Yeah.
Mine's piercing.
Okay.
Ah! Wait, no,
You
it's
both-
not that.
You cut him as he like walks by, and he just he keeps going. And you hear him say, "You're mine." Just blows by you guys.
Turn on the flashlight.
Okay.
Pink, pink.
All right.
Henry's dead.
It is the zombie's turn. Craeloth coming at you.
Okay.
One in front of you.
Yep.
Good.
Miss.
Okay.
Ultio coming at you. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits, I believe. Hold on. Yes. Yes, it does. Confirmed.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good. Good.
The other one across from you takes a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Are you equipping your armor? Is your armor equipped on D&D Beyond? Like,
Yes. I just get leather armor.
Didn't roll good on the damage though.
So you have your dex one.
4 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Double check. Triple stamp is double
Oh,
stamp.
he just has basic leather armor.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
You
Sorry, I didn't
are
believe you.
fallen.
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
So you fall.
I'm a rogue, guys.
My rogue has
Violet, you're up.
And you heal me.
No spells left. I don't have any spells left.
You don't know that. Stop saying it out loud. He heals me. Cure wounds.
5th level. Level 2. Yeah, 5th level.
Full HP and I get advantage on every attack? What? It's a feat. It's a homebrew feat he took. It's fun. He gets 5
Which
spells
square is
a
he
day.
He. Let's kill it right there. Beside.
I guess I'll pull out my mace and hit the guy in front of me.
Roll to hit.
All that.
5.
Miss.
All that.
Anything that did that?
Oh, we sat here this long for you to miss an attack.
I'm also going to. Can you use reactions on your turn?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's like, come back.
40.
Disadvantage. Okay. Natural 1.
Misses.
It does, yes. It does miss, in fact.
Just
Is that it, Violet?
Yeah. I'm going to kind of I'm going to turn. Keep my eye. Because I'm trying to get to Ultio.
Okay. Hank John's like, damn, fishman! 5, 10, 15, 20. Runs up, and you feel these like little stocky, stubby halfling hands grab a. Well, you don't feel it. You all see him grab, and all of a sudden this energy just pulses in you.
Wake up!
You get 10 HP.
Damn!
Whoa.
Hank John casts Lay on Hands.
Hank John's a paladin?
He's a level 10 paladin? How does that work?
Oh my god,
It's loud paladin.
Hank John, aka. What's your name?
What was my name?
Fanuel.
Fanuel!
That's Hank John, aka.
Did he happen to say praise here?
He said, "Praise my Laura."
Boo!
All right. That is his. He's like smacking you. Get up. Craeloth.
Okay. So diagonal is 5 and then like 10 again.
Yeah, 5,
So I
10.
can hit that zombie.
Oh, I could have been fucking.
Yeah, I can hit that zombie like diagonal from here to here then, couldn't I? That's 5.
Yeah, you can.
Weapon range.
What are you carrying? A ladder?
Pretty much. Like 8 foot tall and has a 10
So he's got long arms, and then he's got the halberd.
This is the entire point of my character is to just reach across the battlefield and hope stuff.
You want to use my trait?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I do that? Don't use my trait.
That's a 10 to hit.
Hits.
Oh wow.
We're not fighting.
Let's
do the damage, remember?
Ah, that was terrible.
It's a 3.
7 slashing.
That's like average.
7
On a
slash.
D10, that's below average.
All right.
5 and a half.
Yeah.
You just carve into the zombie. It tries to grab your halberd, and as you pull it back, its hands just peel off.
I like being on the camera,
Ultio.
and I forget about it until I look up there every time. Then I gotta get my little finger guns.
Ultio.
I stand up. That's what, 10 foot?
Half your movement.
It's 15 foot.
Yeah.
I'm only like 4 foot tall. I'm like 2 inches shorter than you. Whatever your height was.
5'3". No, I don't remember what I am.
I think it's 5'2".
5'5", 5'6".
Because I think I went 5 foot. I can't remember.
Anyway. Wait.
Attack. I turn to face this one.
Okay. So you're spinning over.
Ah!
Half your movement stand up, so.
Does it cost movement to turn?
No, just
Oh.
to stand up.
It costs your entire movement to turn. Still have, that's it.
Roll to hit.
Like you.
I get advantage, don't I? Right?
I think so, because he's engaged with.
Well, no, it's just as long as you're somebody 5 foot.
Which one are you hitting?
The one right in front of me.
Oh, nobody's 5 foot around him. The one in front of you.
This one,
Besides,
is this the one you're facing?
I think is it 5 foot around him or me?
I think it's him.
It's him. And it's got to be a friendly. It's not just anybody. Or,
No, it don't have to be friendly. It has to be another enemy of the target.
okay,
Right.
well,
So I attack the one in front of
Craeloth. Okay.
Craeloth over.
Roll to hit.
Craeloth
64 pack, baby.
9 plus 5, 14.
Hits.
Oh, I just rolled max damage.
Did you?
11 plus 6, 17.
Golly.
Stick tag.
Rogues, man.
Broke.
Did it kill it?
No.
Oh.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
You don't have advantage.
Oh. I used the lower one. One of them was a 19, the other one was a
I
14.
was gonna say
Hits.
just reroll.
Yeah, I gotta roll damage now. I
Okay.
forgot. It's a D8, not a D6 also.
There you go. Max damage again.
11. So I just did 30 damage.
Last Canada over here.
28.
You come across, whoosh, cut him. You know, you've got almost have this down to an art of just cutting them in half. As you cut this one in half, he grabs your hand,
Uh-oh.
coming towards you. It is the
That guy's turn.
big bad's turn.
The baddies?
Come back.
What you gonna do,
He tries to
princess?
reach out and he tries to grab your shoulders for a grapple. Need a athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Do acrobatics. 50.
14. You're able to fight him off. Move his hands. That's all he's got. All right. Now it is these guys. 5, 15.
Bottom of the night, 2 outs. Oh!
They hit a walk off.
No, it's bottom of the night, 2 outs. There was a runner on third. Now it is 3-2
Oh, it's
with a runner on first.
walk off on him right here. What was his name? Max Villain?
It was something with Folker.
It was Max something.
Fulkerson is about.
It's not Fulkerson, but it's
Ferguson,
not
I think.
Ferguson. No, it was like Felkerson or something.
Oh, okay. We'll edit that out.
Get back to the nerd shit. Stop talking about sports.
All right. So the zombies. That one's going to attack Hank John.
Okay.
Natural 1. The other one is going to attack Ultio.
Not good.
Natural 20.
He's lying.
Do I believe him?
Stand up, look at it.
I believe you.
You see it on the cam?
Insight check the D.
Seems to be telling the truth. Alright. You suffer 3 points of
Oh, that's
bludgeoning
good.
damage.
That's good.
Roll a 1. Alright. The other one in front of you attacks. 15 to hit.
Yes.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Nothing.
1 in front of you, Craeloth.
Alright.
13. The other one across from you now. 22.
Yep.
Finds the weak spot in the armor. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, max damage. Back to top bottom.
Sacred Flame.
The one directly in front of you.
Old boss man.
Alright. Dexterity save.
Fails.
12.
Fails. 7 points of radiant damage. So what did you say? What did you say that you rolled?
A 12.
A 12? Okay, yeah.
12 points of radiant damage.
No. 7 points of radiant damage.
7. Okay. I had to read a little thing. The flames just crackle across his body, and normally a flaming skeletal figure would scare someone, but to you the flames kind of bring a peace. But the skull comes through the flames. Hank John, he's gonna turn and be like, "Back up, you ugly!" Hits. He changed accents.
Yes.
Listen, I'm trying. All right.
It's a me, Hank John.
It's a me, Hank John.
I got a spaghetti for you.
Yeah.
Craeloth.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna turn around and bring the halberd swinging around and hit that one in front of Violet.
Okay, roll to hit.
Easy. In front of Violet.
Yep.
Lean back and just kind of.
That was a bent ladder.
Just this is just the beginning of my nonsense. You just wait. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
That is 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing. I feel like y'all been welling on this guy. Still standing, still coming.
Okay, hell, I'm action surging. Hit him again.
3 times.
That's a natural,
2 opportunity.
natural 16.
Hits.
1. 5 slashing damage.
And your polearm broke. Now you only have 30 foot of reach.
Alright, so as you're just stabbing away, bits and pieces of bone and shards are just. Violet, you're just kind of watching out of the way. Craeloth's massive arm is just. Ultio.
Is it an action to disengage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or not for you, because you have cunning action, so you can bonus action disengage.
Okay. Well, I cunning action
Disengage.
out of that sun gun.
Rogues, man.
How far you gonna go? Where you want
Back
to go?
behind your homeboy over there.
Mine, Hank John or
Your,
Furry Boy?
your,
Oh, I got you.
your husband.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Oh, looky there. If that ain't perfect. And we attack. With a
Attack.
strong
You
hand.
had it, man.
And advantage.
Flanking, baby.
I only get to attack once.
Yeah, you use your bonus action.
14.
Hits.
Yes. 6 damage.
Max damage. Dang it. Dang it. That one was trash. 6 plus 1. 7.
7 points. Even more bone. You're like grinding up his ribs with your rapier. Tink, 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 tink. And they're just.
Cutting chunks off.
His turn. Not even worried about what's behind him. Looks at you. Come with me. Dead or alive.
Is he going to attack me?
He goes to swing this time.
That's warding player. That's my last one.
Okay.
Go Nova, baby.
That's the last one. Special.
It's a 15.
Misses.
Misses as he comes down with this massive axe. You're like, hit it with the shield. That's glowing, so he kind of winces. You can tell he's
Just so he can be blinded, right? He's not immune to blind. If he is immune to blind, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. It doesn't seem to have an effect.
Okay, I just why because if they're immune to blind, the warding player doesn't have
Okay. Zombie.
The skeleton does not have eyeballs.
The two are going to attack Hank
the logic. I
John.
was like, well, wait a minute, I don't want to cheat.
Yes.
Good looking picture up there.
The other one now attacks and misses. Alright. This one move up in range. Craeloth. You got 3 attacks coming at you.
Bring it.
First one, 21.
Hits.
Second one, 13.
Miss.
And third one, 18.
What's going on?
I'm trying.
2 hits. First damage is 3 bludgeoning. Second damage is 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Is it getting bad?
And you don't know that.
Oh yeah. Don't I don't know. Sorry. All right. Violet.
My turn. I get rid of this guy in front of me. Sacred Flame. Let's say
10 or 12.
fails. 8 points of radiant damage.
8 points radiant damage. Begin to look rough. It's just you all have beaten and battered him with radiant energy, blades. Pieces are just snapping and falling off. He's withering away. The armor's breaking where the bone is no longer connected. He's like, come. Alright.
Over here.
Hank John's gonna take another swing. Hits. Kills it.
Oh, I thought he killed the baddie. The big bad. I was like,
No, he's over fighting that zombie.
of all
Okay,
things,
Craeloth.
that
Okay.
blow.
I'm gonna disengage with my action,
Okay.
and I'm going to bravely run away. So that's 10, 15, 25, 30, right?
Yes.
Actually, I'll stay at 25.
Now I'm dead.
And I'm going. I'll be back,
I've got a second wing.
and I'm going to use second wind.
Okay.
9 HP came back.
There you go. That's a good roll.
I don't care what's in front of me.
Ultio, you're up.
Oh, we're doing double. Oh,
You got advantage.
yeah, no. That would be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
The sneak attack. Come on, Max. No. 10. 10 damage on the first
10
one.
damage. Looking real bad.
Trading that
He's
one
broken down to hardly anything. Bits and pieces,
And with the other
barely holding him
one,
together.
14.
Hits. How you want to do this?
With
He's got 1 health.
Kills him.
Perfect.
I mean, it would have done 4 damage, but still.
I
it's
just-
fun to say.
stick the sword like up his spine to come out of his mouth hole.
So you're just breaking vertebra as you go up. And Violet out of he's like, and then bone shards just cover you, and then he just falls into like it's like crumbs. All right. He's gone. Zombie's turn. One's gonna attack Hank John. Hits Hank John.
I was hoping the rest of the zombies would die.
Ooh. Hank John's starting to look rough.
Mace time.
This one immediately coming at you. Going to him. So another one to Hank John. Miss. One at you. Miss. Alright, Violet.
Pull out the mace. Schmack.
Schmack.
I mean, that's all leave the hits. 5.
Miss. Almost.
Very good track record with the mace.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait, 7? Sorry, I'm proficient with it.
Miss.
7.
Just barely. Alright, Craeloth.
Forgot about proficiency.
Okay, I'm going to. Let's see.
You better off punch it.
There was a chair. But it.
But I thought the zombies was coming.
Don't try to
Dump truck.
Oh, you can see my jacket.
That's what we call it, dump truck crab.
5, 10. I'm gonna attack this zombie directly diagonal across.
Okay, roll a hit.
Old D double T.
God almighty. 10 to hit.
Hits.
Oh. Woo!
These guys are
We're fighting zombies.
And a 1 on the damage. 5 slashing.
5 slashing.
Just rolling fire.
Just carving pieces off. Ultio.
Yeah! Move me up to the green thing there. The green one. How many is that?
5, 10, 15, 20. 20.
20. I slide on my knees to stab at that one with one of my attacks. And then with my other one, I'm stabbing with the other sword to get like in between them right there. Can I do that?
To here? Well, you can't occupy any space unless one of them dies. Sorry, bud.
I've
Rules.
got all this cool stuff.
You got one on the left of you and one in front of you. You can do that
Alright, I'm
still.
doing the slide on my knees. to
This
stab.
way?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
One in front of me and the one.
Yeah.
Ah!
There
Like
you
that
go.
right there.
All right. See what you got.
I got advantage, don't I?
Yes.
No.
No. Sorry.
What?
Lied to you.
Why would you?
Not on the one on the left?
You'll
not
get
fine.
sneak attack.
attack,
but you won't
duh.
Get advantage.
Duh.
Alright, you're learning.
If you slide first and then like you pop up and stab,
Wait,
you'll have advantage on both.
hold on. I rolled a d12.
Did you hear me though?
Oh,
If
so
you
it's
slide
like
through
up here.
first and then you pop up and stab, you'll have advantage on both.
Okay, we'll do that then. That sounds a whole lot too
That's just a.
And then
I'll
turn
give some
around.
DM love at the beginning. That'll go away eventually.
Figure your shit out.
I rolled an 8 and then I looked and I was like, this one only goes up to 12.
Which one's this one?
Let's go with the green one because I don't like it.
Okay. This one.
So that's a 23.
Hits.
I am on fire over here.
Alright, Waterman.
9 plus 2, 11 on that one.
11.
On the green one. See, I didn't know my no pass attack.
Possibly. It died. I didn't know if it died or not.
18 on the other one.
Hits.
The one in front of me.
Yeah.
The gray one with the axe.
That's just a d8. 8.
8.
I tell you what, I think I'm going to level 4 while y'all are going to level 3. I think I've killed about everything.
It is their turn. That one's going to attack Hank John. Miss. The other one is going to attack Ultio. 23.
Misses.
No, it doesn't. 6 bludgeoning.
Guys.
He's down.
I'm down.
Ultio falls again as they
you're on
just
fire.
rake across
Literally,
you.
you're down.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's turn into a zombie.
Skill.
Ooh.
Are we killing me off already? I like this character.
Me and his brother, Ultio.
Constitution.
Guys, I came through a portal too. What the heck?
14.
Okay. Alright. The one in front of you, Violet, attacks.
If you give me full health, I think
23.
I can kill our whole party.
Guess that's it.
7 bludgeoning. Rakes across you.
My health's right.
If I didn't kill him, it'd be close.
And Violet, you're up.
Hey, I'm going to 10. I guess that's 5, 10. And then I will pull out my healer's kit and use it to stabilize Ultio.
Okay.
What's that mean?
With your action,
Yeah,
easy
you
enough.
don't have to roll death saves.
Has you stabilized.
I don't have any way to heal you, but I can keep you from dying.
Is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Because that would be your action.
Yeah.
Craeloth.
Okay, I'm gonna stab orange shirt zombie again.
Okay. Stab away, sir.
I'm like,
Does that mean I have
the air is whooshing off my halberd
you
past,
just don't have to roll
past
death
St. John's
saves.
head. Basically, I'm just like reaching over.
So what happened?
Okay.
It would just
That's a
skip
natural
over you.
19.
So basically,
25 to hit.
Hits.
I'm done for a while. Unless
Will
you
you-
lay on hands me.
7.
I think you can still. I don't know how it works.
Okay. Gone. Too much damage.
Well, here in a second, I'll get to stab.
Just-
I'm just
Ultio, you are stabilized.
Listen, so he can't.
Can you try to roll so he gets a natural 20 and get to 8 HP points?
If you get 3 successes, are you still at 0 hit points? You're just stable?
You're just unconscious. Yeah, you're
Oh,
stable.
So you never wake up.
Unless you get a natural 20. Then we have been doing 1 point in the past. Till we get to that point, I don't know what I'll do yet. We'll see.
Yeah, I just do.
Alright. Hank John. Smacking that one in front of him again. Hits. Not bad. 8 points of damage. So. Alright, we are Violet.
Mace again.
Mace.
To the great body axe zombie.
Oh, that's how does you roll
Did
every
you
time.
see that? It was like
13,
7 to hit.
Yes, just barely. Craeloth.
Put the mace up.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of Violet with that the zombie with the axe in his hand.
Okay, roll a hit.
Halberd attack. That's a 14. That's a dirty 20.
Hits.
7 slashing.
Looking pretty bad. Come across, carve off an arm. Just falls to the ground. Alright. Their turn. Another attack on Hank John. Miss. Attack on... Gosh, my legs. Yeah, on you, Violet. 14?
Misses.
Miss. Alright. Back to the top, Violet.
Sacred Flame. On the one in front of, or next to me there.
6.
3 points of radiant damage.
3 points of radiant damage. Looking terrible. Craeloth.
Slash again.
Slash. I'm gonna roll. I forgot Hank John at the same time. Which one are you attacking?
The one Violet.
Okay, he's gonna attack the one in front of him. He hits it.
I got a natural 20. 20. So that's 18 slashing damage.
Gone. Alright, good boys, down to 1. Violet. Well, Ultio's dead. Actually, hang on, he gets an attack on him. He missed anyway, so yeah, Violet.
Come on, try.
Mace again.
By gosh.
Come on.
Hey!
10.
Hits.
Wow.
Get to do a whopping 1d6 damage. 1 damage.
Dang, man.
I did 1
You hit the zombie,
mace, man.
and it just like, you pull it back and just expecting a reaction, the zombie doesn't even phase. It's like trying to beat past Hank John's shield. Craeloth.
I'm going to move over here next to Ultio just to kind of guard him in case anything pops out, and I'm going to slash the one from Hank John.
Okay.
That's a natural 19.
Hits.
That's 10 slashing damage.
How you want to do this?
I'm going to step over and I see the Ultio stabilized and Hank John's coming at it. I'm going to swing in and whoosh down, and it's going to like go right past Hank John's head.
Zombie guts and pieces.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop, we won!
I'm about to get this.
The mace was OP that whole fight, man. I'll tell you what.
Listen, I blew my load. 34 points of damage.
Yeah,
That was all it was.
You peaked.
Actually, we should have aimed the other guy. I didn't.
I was at 1 HP at one point. You about killed me.
Me too. Twice. I was there twice.
Yeah.
You're stable.
That's good. I'm still asleep on the ground.
Stable at
You're
0.
asleep. You're unconscious.
I was unconscious earlier too.
That's my goal. I want the encounters to be hard.
Hank John, you got any more of those
Bang, bang, bang.
stubby healing points?
He's over there on himself like, I don't have none.
You did good.
He's all like, you see cuts and bruises and like his eyes all swollen. I mean, he's hurting bad too. He took
500?
18 points of damage. He only had 21.
Oof.
I'm impressed.
I hear you.
Grandpa.
Alright.
Violet's just real quiet.
Oh yeah, did we hear all those zombies like coming for Violet, calling her princess?
Yeah, you'd have heard it.
I did. I said it right here.
Why were those undead seeming to go for you?
I don't know. But they have been for a few days now. They finally caught up.
Are you the princess of some realm?
Not that I'm aware of.
They seem to. We're calling you princess. I don't know if it was maybe just sarcastic or.
I don't know. I fought them once before I met Duma and Najard. And they call me princess then too. I don't know what it means.
Hopefully it's the last of them. Hank John, are there any more warriors in this town? More guards?
The damn sentinels. I don't even know why they're here. Look at this one.
Wasn't very impressive.
You see a guy like cringing behind the side over there.
Is this one like dead?
Yeah, he's dead. About the same time, though, a half-elven, slender build, bleach white, or bleach blonde hair comes strolling up. Obviously, you notice a half-elf pretty clearly. I mean, you all do too.
Am I still unconscious?
You're still unconscious for the moment. He's battle-worn, covered in blood and guts and stuff. He comes from the northwest side of the town.
Say as, we were kind of talking and walking over to this guard and just, performing some rites and stuff on it.
Okay. He comes. He approaches.
By rats, he means searching through his pockets.
No, I'm not.
Check his pockets.
He comes up to you guys. He's like, "Thank you, friends. It's been an odd night here in the town. I do not recognize you. Who are you?"
My name is Violet.
Craeloth.
Nice to meet. And you're a
He's
friend.
unconscious.
I'm
Do you have any-
unconscious.
Are you capable of healing?
I know, but we can summon a doctor. Yes.
His
Physician.
name's Ultio.
Ultio.
Don't know a whole lot about him.
I'm Dalby.
Dalby.
Dalby. Nice
I'm-
to meet you,
Nice to
Dalby.
meet you.
I'm the captain sentinel in this town. Haven't been here long, but never seen anything like this before.
Captain Sentinel of the Stammering Army?
Stammering guard at Follyfield. Like he's the captain of this area, this piece. He's responsible for this town. I was sent down from Stammer not too long ago, about a month and a half or so. The guard here was old, so I made a lot of them retire. It's hard to get people to come here unless we were just sent. You're getting he's newer at his job, but he seems to be, he's seen some battles. Like he's a weathered soldier. So I had to enlist younger ones that would come or that would get sent to me. And it looks like we've lost a lot of them tonight.
Do you know this one's name?
Oh yes, Micah,
Micah.
16 years old. Too
He'll be
young.
in my prayers. Is his family around here?
No. Most sent here are from northern, above the Frosty Peaks. The original Kingdom of Stammering. Most come from that area. Some of us come all the way up from the Hands or the Ophulan. Just depends.
A long way. You from the office?
Yes, actually.
Where?
I spent a lot of time at Eric's farm. My family is distant related. Farm life wasn't for me. I was ready for something different.
I'm from Kilinifi.
Ah, Kilanifi. Yes. Far from home as well, are you?
Yeah.
Hank John rolls up at this point. There you are. Where you been? I was at the Northwest Regions, Hank John. It was also being attacked from the other side. Where have you been?
Hank John is the innkeeper. So the fact that he even stepped in and helped so much should be commended. This is not his job.
It is not. And I thank you, Hank John. Yeah, you're welcome. nonetheless, have any of you all had an experience with these types of entities before?
I'm just looking at Violet.
I got my eyes shut because I'm laying on the ground still unconscious.
Deception check.
Negative.
4.
13.
Negative 2. Ooh, 6.
Well, all right. Well, I'm thankful that you were here this night. Much appreciative. I'm going to I want to gather the dead.
You know, I'm sorry. I have I was attacked in Bastille.
Oh yes. Well, I heard echoes, letters and stuff from the Bilgewald Sentinels. I didn't imagine they would come to Follyfield, though. I mean, what do we have here that they would want to have?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm unconscious.
Wait a minute. You were at Bastille.
Yes.
Are they following you?
Chances are pretty good.
Why?
That I don't know.
What's your
insight check that? Do I believe her?
insight check?
But she's not lying.
I don't know if she is. What am I modifier? Come on, tablet. That's a 7 or 15.
I'm not lying.
Okay. Thought maybe you knew
I don't know.
something.
No, I don't know.
Fair enough.
You weren't paying attention at the part when she lied for 5 seconds. And
Well, I
then
knew
like,
that was a lie. That was an obvious lie, but I thought maybe she was lying.
I
that she
already
did
told
too.
you all.
And he's like, okay. Where are you guys staying?
At Hank John's.
Of course.
The little giant. Is it named after you, Hank John?
It is me and my pops.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
I've seen you in combat.
It's an old oath. We continuously take it.
I just thought it was an oxymoron, but now I'm kind of liking it.
There will always be a Hank John served Manola. Always.
All right.
Manola, the wild mother. Bless the crops. Couldn't have a tavern here if there wasn't farmers.
You're right.
Or ale. About the barley.
Tell you what, though. It's fun holding a blade every once in a while. Meet me back. We shall drink to victory.
Indeed.
And he starts hobbling back.
Can you get a doctor for...
y'all have fun.
Yeah, Dolly. If you all are going to head back to the inn, I'll send the doctor there. He's in the northwest side trying to patch up some of the guards now.
We'll prop him up on a table, put sunglasses on him, so
We get it dirty. It's me.
We'll get a Hank John's.
he'll just look like he's passed out. He'll be in the corner of Hank John's.
All right.
We'll attach strings to him and puppet him from the rafters. He'll sing sea shanties.
I'll pick him up.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Aren't you unconscious?
It's my dream.
Oh, you're dreaming. Gotcha. Okay. You all begin to make it back through the town. You see some of the locals and the residents kind of peeking out between of their doors and their windows.
I want myself to be seen. I want them to know Bugbear helped.
Okay, so you're taking the hood down and you're walking amongst
I know.
battle worn. As you all begin making your way back to the town, the mist seems to have kind of lifted. It's kind of gone. The residents, like I said, are kind of peering out in between, looking around to see what had happened. As you see what was left of some of the guards in the barracks have come out, and they're actually like patrolling the streets, and they're walking back and forth in between the buildings, keeping a close eye on things. It seems Dalby's like mustered the forces. Not too long, a small halfling man with a little satchel comes strolling in. I'm looking for a hurt triton. Oh, okay. We can just put him over here. And he begins digging through his satchel,
Hold on.
finds a
Do you have
potion.
any dark glasses?
No, I'm already shrunk up. I'm
Oh,
opening.
okay. Never mind. It's not important.
Don't.
Yeah. So next time, maybe.
Tinted glasses, what for?
Just gonna do a whole thing. We pretended he was alive, but he was passed out. But he's actually unconscious. It's kind of mean when you think about it. So let's just don't worry about it.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah, just heal. That's okay.
Gotcha. Boom. You got 8 hit points.
Is that it?
Violet's already went back upstairs to her room.
Yeah, so boom, 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 upstairs. What are you guys doing?
So I have 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it now? Probably well in the night, isn't it?
Yeah, we're looking probably like midnight or so.
Well, I guess it's time to turn in. You alright, Ultio?
I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in rest.
The coin pouch I saw, I count the money in it.
Before you go there, you count the money. 2 gold,
Oh, nice.
15 silver,
Hold on, I got a 2, 15.
and 3 copper.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Look at me, remember.
Alright, so
Proud of myself.
Violet gets up there, goes to her room. What do you do when you get in there after you shut the door?
Just gonna say nightly prayer, pray for Micah, the guard that fell, and just ponder.
Okay.
I'm
Craeloth?
just gonna read,
Or-
see if I feel anything.
Just skin. Craeloth?
I'll ask Hank John. Is there anybody in the town that needs assistance before we turn in? Or is the rest of the guard got this well handled?
I'd say Dalvy's got, looks like all of them mustered, running around like crazy. These boys don't know what they're doing, but at least they'll scream first and we'll hear it. I'd say we're probably alright. You want to help me move some of these chairs in front of the door, though?
Yeah, okay.
So he starts pushing
Yeah,
stuff out
just
there.
be safe. Then I'll turn in.
Okay.
Am I in a room by myself or am I in a room with her?
Well, you're currently sitting downstairs in the lobby.
When the rooms.
No, you have your own. It's like a stall, kind of. It
Like,
has
I
a door,
remember-
but it's like the
yeah.
walls don't go all the way to the ceiling.
I remembered you said that, but I couldn't remember where I just kind of appeared. Like she was like, he can stay in my, you know what I mean?
Right.
I just grabbed the keys on the chain, grabbed the blanket off the bed, and like pushed myself into the corner facing the door and curl up to go to sleep.
Okay. The guard seems to be more on edge with the recent happenings of this night. But nonetheless, the rest of the night stays quiet. Violet. In your sleep, you finally struggle to go to sleep. The image of the undead skeleton soldier asking you to come with him. Where? Why? You call out to Rhea and you call out to the Golden One, but you don't feel their presence close for some reason. Sleep finally makes its way to you. And you feel like you're waking up, but you're not. And you open your eyes, and you're in the middle of an open meadow. Miles of fields of grass just swaying with the wind, seemingly endless, any direction you look. The sky perfectly divides itself from the land, and the land so perfectly divides itself from the sky, like a perfect horizon. Not a blemished one, not a mountain, not a tree, nothing. What do you do?
So in every direction.
Every
towards
direction.
me. I just look up as see anything?
Just blue sky.
Blue sky. Just kind of fall to my knees. Why me?
And you call out, "Why?" Nothing but a breeze. There's no response. You feel the sun shine on your face. And suddenly you feel the radiant essence, the warm feeling back into your heart when you first found the amulet. And then suddenly it's gone. Like a blink. In the distance, the meadow and fields begin to fall off. But wait, they are rising. Then changing colors. And then turn to gray. Moving ever faster and faster towards you. What do you do?
I guess I turn and run the other way.
You start turning to run, and your world begins to go dark. It's like as if someone was burning a paper and just taking away everything that you knew as reality and just leaving void and gray behind it. The sun begins to have the same fate as the field around you. The sun begins to turn to gray, like it's on fire. Something's burning the sun itself. Parts of the field begin to turn to ash and then grays, and the radiant light from the sun that was on your face becomes blotted out. Darkness seems to be eating away the very world that you stand. The land writhing like a blanket covered with soot and ash, and the colors being eaten away. As you keep running, the darkness nears. It's right on your hand, right up behind you. You cry out, "Rhea! Golden One!" No response. The darkness consumes you. Your body turns into ash. At first your feet, and works its way up your legs, your hands, and lastly your face. But you are there, alone, unable to move, frozen in place, in a gray state with nothing around you, in the middle of nothingness, but you are there, alone. Ultio, roll me a perception check.
19.
In your sleep, you hear Violet thrashing in the next room. And so you kind of look in that direction where the stalls, the walls don't go all the way to the ceiling. You see two, and every once in a while, three radiant beams of light on the ceiling. And then one that moves around, then they all turn in unison. Craeloth, roll me a perception check.
13.
Between the creaky floorboards and the holes, all of a sudden there's a radiant light. And then it's gone. And then it comes back. And then it's gone.
Coming from where, Violet?
From below you. What do you guys do?
I take the hilt of my sword and just start beating it against the wall.
What do you do?
I'll get up. Make sure nothing weird's going on. Well, something is weird going on. Make sure nothing's getting hurt.
Okay. You begin to look down the stairs. And you see Violet turning and thrashing. And then she opens her eyes. And the two beams of radiant light flash across your face. Ah, you wince because it's so bright. And then she opens her mouth as if she's trying to scream. But there's no scream, it's just light. These beams project around the room, spilling from her mouth and eyes as she is seemingly trying to cry out, but there's no sound. You're beating on the wall. You can hear Ultio from the other room. No effect. Thrashing back and forth, back and forth. What do you do?
Don't try to grab her by the shoulders and wake her up.
You won't get your face burned off.
Shaking her.
Gotta help her.
Rolling, shaking. No effect.
Ultio!
I'm trying to sleep. What's she doing?
She's thrashing about. Throw some fog down. It's bright down here.
No.
Can you do anything? Do you have some kind of water healing magic or something? I don't know what you can do.
No, I cannot. All I can do is stab her. Do you think that'll help?
Let's see how bad it gets first.
Continuing to thrash.
I'm yelling. I'm not out of my room. I'm just yelling.
Roll me a wisdom check. Saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
You're good.
18.
All of a sudden, her mouth closes and her eyes close. She opens it again. It's her.
You okay, lass?
I don't know.
What? Were you having a vicious nightmare? Because you...
Something.
There's a light coming out of your eyes and your mouth.
Reach around
Thrashing
my neck
about.
if I feel anything.
Just go.
Are you okay?
I think so. Seemed to be.
Oh. It's like you're making your wife moan, right?
If you're okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I yell as the light show over.
What are you...
You
what
were
happened?
thrashing around, mouth open, light coming out of your mouth like earlier when you blinded me, and your eyes, same thing. I didn't check your ears, probably.
I don't know. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Do you feel any different?
No.
Did your... I mean, you looked like you had healing capabilities. Did you get some kind of new divine magic from your god or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, if you're okay, then...
I just had a dream that the light was fading. It's everything like burn up into ashes.
I can promise you it wasn't fading.
It was very bright.
I don't know. It's never happened before.
If those zombie things were looking for you, they know where to look now. You look like a dadgum lighthouse.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to wake you.
You have no reason to say sorry.
I feel like
Glad
I
you're
caused
alright.
this, but I don't know why.
Maybe we can figure out more tomorrow. We can investigate. Maybe think about it very hard while you sleep.
If I can go back to sleep.
I can. And I just roll over and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys try to finish up. You all do get a long rest.
Yeah.
I need it.
Full help. Full help. And I can turn to fog again.
Hey, Ultio, get into that fog or what?
Big cloud over
Uh, the next morning, the inn, you can hear plates and chairs and things beginning. Not as much as the day before, but it is lively for the most part because this is the main eatery, or the only eatery in the town. A lot of halflings as you all descend the stairs. You look around the tables. You see that they are grabbing a hearty breakfast of eggs, toast, waffles, flapjacks, grits, a vegetable tray, and all kinds of excess food. There's more than enough to go around. Outside, across the intersection, diagonally, is Jake Sam's junk, which looks like a dump for the town, which you all previously saw before. He's outside painting a new sign up. It says, Jake Sam's got the junk you want.
Is there a trunk there?
Is there what?
A trunk?
If
Yep. Junk.
junk is trunk.
No triton.
Is there a level over there?
Is he presenting his junk?
No.
So there's not a level 3. Checks it.
Not yet, bud.
Dang it!
More times you ask, the more I add. All right. Sitting across the way, Craeloth, you see James Shawn.
Oh.
He is over there eating with another man,
Okay.
another halfling man who's also well dressed. They are kind of sitting in the corner. One of them has a bunch of papers, while the other one is just kind of halfway ignoring what James Shawn is saying, and he's just eating his meal. You also notice that Dalby is kind of in the corner with a couple of what you would assume other sentinels, getting them some breakfast. With three other guards that are sitting over there. They all seem to be flustered, probably from the events from the night before. What is their course of action now? What do you guys do?
I sit where I'm not noticed, near the guards.
Okay.
I figured we would stop after the long rest to start the third one. Cut that.
We'll probably just do 2 episodes today. We'll just do, like, we have that one, and then we'll play for another. What time did you say you could leave? Around 5:15 or something?
5-ish, yeah.
5-ish, yeah. Well,
I told Lindsay 6-ish. She said, "What time will you be home?" I thought it was 6.
Surprise her.
I don't know if I want to surprise her. You never want to go home early, fellas. It just turns out bad.
Oh, good. Okay, so anyway, that's what you see out and about.
But I'm hid. Well, not hid, but just...
You're kind of sitting over there out of the way.
I just want to eavesdrop. Hear what I hear. See if I can find my way out of town. Dude, it's creepy. Nobody smiles like that.
All right.
Can I go to James Shawn's table for a second?
I'll walk over there with Craeloth.
Okay.
Good morning, gentlemen. James Shawn.
Good morning, Craeloth. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad. After the events of last night, I've been better.
Are the rest of the townspeople okay?
I believe the reports came in this morning. 3 guards from the Sentinels were lost. 4 of the townspeople were found slain. Half-eaten, most.
Too many.
It's odd. Never seen anything like that before.
You haven't had an attack of this nature before?
Never. Not here. No. We heard about it from Boss Day, but making its way here, that...
How far is Boss Day?
At least 200 mile.
Hopefully that was a one-time occurrence then.
Hopefully. I mean, we've heard of such stories of undead things like that, but never would imagine. Say, are you ready for your proposal?
Yeah, I mean, if you have time, I know maybe that attack kept you have a lot to do.
No, it's business must go on. After 11sies today.
Yeah, very well.
Meet you at the city hall.
That's right after. Is that before afternoon tea and after second breakfast?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, this is second breakfast.
Oh, okay.
You all slept a little
Something
late.
like that,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Meet you City Hall.
City hall. Yes.
Thank you.
There may be a few nobles there in the audience. Nothing to worry about though. They have no sway.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. As I walk away, can I look at those papers that dudes just glance?
Yeah, perception check.
8.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Do you write, or can you read halfling?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my languages.
Okay. Well, since you have one of your languages, and I'll say, it looks like a ledger of some sort. If you were banking, probably some type of inventory or something of that nature. So what are you doing over there next to the guards?
Just listen.
One of them they're younger guards. One of them's like, man, I didn't join the Sentinels to fight undead. I want to kill the orcs. Get rid of the last of the Legion. And the other one's like, you couldn't kill an orc even if you wanted to. And they're kind of arguing, and Dalby's just like paralyzed by the conversation. Like, this is so stupid. He's just continuing to eat.
I want to ask Hank John before we walk off. Not Hank John. James Sean. If there's like a general store or anything in town.
We used to have one. It used to be Jake Sam. He was the general store, and then he just quit. So there was no need to continue doing general store stuff. I guess there wasn't enough business, and he wasn't going to do it anymore. So he just kind of like let all of his supplies and stuff rot out there in the yard. But yeah, I mean, he might have something if you need it. You probably have to find it yourself, though.
Thank you.
Anything that I can maybe muster up for you?
I was just looking to maybe buy a health potion or two.
Good luck. Those are far and few between these parts. The doctor may have some extra. I'm not sure. I think he used a lot last night.
Is there anyone in town that's good with alchemy, perhaps?
Craeloth, you are not in an educated area. Probably not. Your best bets will be Maple Dock for any sort of more fine wares that you're in search for.
I'm done picking it up. Sit over where I can't reach it.
I guess I'll start making my way over to Mr. Jake Sam. Jake Sam's.
Okay.
Go to the junk shop.
Yeah, we're gonna need potions.
I'll go with you.
Maybe he's got something left. I don't know.
Best travel in numbers after last night.
Yeah.
Ultio, you want to go?
I'll follow. I just follow at a distance so I can take in.
Perceiving. You've never seen towns like this
Yeah.
before. This is odd to you.
I'm landlocked.
As you guys
Comfortable.
make your way towards Jake Sam's junk and you're strolling through the street, a couple of guards rush past you, heading towards the Little Giant Inn. I mean,
Do they have like a sense of like something's wrong, or they just want to go hurry and get drunk? Or?
not a sense of urgency, but you roll an insight check.
We got a drink!
16.
I mean, they seem like they are on duty and they are urgently going to get their commander.
They were coming from the direction we're walking in.
Yeah, you guys were like walking. You exited the tavern. You were like walking this way towards Jake Sam's, and they come from like this area past you, and they're getting ready to go in the tavern.
I lean up against the wall and wait.
Just kind of listen. Okay, what you guys doing?
I'll wait. I know Ultio's in there.
He might be listening.
Okay.
If y'all are staying, I'm gonna go.
So I'm out.
Need potions. Obviously.
Okay.
What'd you say? Healer?
Violet continues on, so you guys kind of post up.
Yeah.
You go ahead and you make it to the shop.
Yes. Hey, Jake. Jake Sam.
Yep.
I was told that you used to, carry a few more things than this junk out here. I'm looking for some health potions.
Ha. Good luck.
Anywhere in particular that I should look?
Probably in here. Probably not outside. I don't know. Tell you what, you little whippersnapper. Don't really care anymore. If you can find it, you're gonna have it.
What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You're very apathetic. I'm kind of an ass.
You know, if you've been over backwards, time and time again, and continue to get shat on, time and time again, you stop bending over backwards. And then, when you still get shat on, you stop caring. Don't
Shit
care.
on you.
The town. James Shawn, the new lawmaster, Tuck Ryan. He's just mad. Because I wouldn't attend their stupid meetings, and I wouldn't... They're always accusing me of causing mischief amongst the nobles and things of that nature.
Are you causing mischief?
Well, what good would it do me?
Inside check.
Well, inside check.
11.
You believe him?
Seems to be hard to read.
Well, I guess I'm going to look for a health potion.
Alright, good luck. There was some here at one time, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
The doctor came and asked the same question, so I don't know if he found any or not. I told him he could have them if he found them.
Okay, I'm going to look.
Investigation check.
Go to guidance.
Okay.
That's 20.
Found your weapon.
14.
14? Okay. You spend the better part of an hour digging through books and crates and boxes, and you finally come across a little pack that has two little vials of a reddish liquid. Back in the monastery, this looks similar to an health potion. It looks to be pretty old. You take them?
Okay. Yeah.
Take this. You can look outside if you want, but I'm pretty sure there ain't any here.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And look around ish. I got 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes. Or is it an hour?
I think it's 10 minutes.
I'm going to look around at however long I have.
No, that.
And I'm going to ritual cast it. I'm going to sit and wait 10 minutes, cast Detect Magic, and then see if I can find anything.
Okay.
Magic key.
So you cast it. Nothing pings inside.
Walk outside and look at these junk piles.
Okay, so
Nothing
as you're
magic.
kind of poking around the junk piles, you get over to the back right. You get a weird magic sense. Something of abjuration nature.
Abjuration in the back right.
Back right. Odd. You go towards it.
It's a rock.
So you start making your way over towards it, and out from beneath, like this stack of building materials and like tarps and random sacks of just like old wheat and just stuff that's rotting and of no importance.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a little like half moon kind of edge of something that is glowing.
I'll clear everything up around it.
And you clear everything off, and there is a tiny little bitty hole
Hole in the ground.
in the ground. But it's getting off a magical presence.
I'll reach in the hole.
It's too small. Your hand, you get like this in there, and then you can't get anything. You can't get any further. Roll me intelligence check, Arcana check, actually.
Arcana.
The hole in the ground.
I got myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
24.
Oh, okay. Is it a natural 20?
No,
19.
Oh.
I have a +4 in Arcana.
Gotcha.
And
Back
guided
hole
+1.
Right. You know this to be a... You've only ever seen this once in the monastery. And it was to keep... The monastery used it to keep delicate items in a place that was pretty hidden. Away from common reach for whatever... If someone broke into it, they wouldn't have the directive to look there. You also know that this is activated by some sort of activator, jewel, gem, amulet, bracelet, ring, something activates this. And what happens is on this specific type of magic, the hole expands to where something could pass. But currently, it's about this big.
Okay. I know where it is and remember where it is.
Okay.
Write it down.
Holy
You guys. After the two guards rush in the tavern, they come back out and they've summoned Dalby. And Dalby comes rushing past, hair blowing in the wind, making a beeline for the warehouse.
I follow him.
Follow him.
Yep, screw it.
So you all just start following Dalby. He beelines it. This is the warehouse. And you can see the two front doors are open. So he walks in into the warehouse. And he's looking around. Do you guys follow all the way in there?
Dalby, what's going on? You back up.
Is there anything I can kind of just look nonchalant around?
Yeah, I mean, you could just nonchalantly be kind of strolling by or whatever.
That's what I want to do then.
Okay.
I just don't want to be like in the middle of the thick of it.
Roll me a perception check.
Hold on, I gotta find a D20. And remember my passive, my perception thing. It's wisdom. Six.
Okay. You don't see much. Don't hear much either. You actually you hear two halfling women talking about a stream that's just maybe like 2.5 hour hike.
Okay.
And so when you first hear stream, you're like, oh. When you start really paying attention that way. Dalby, it's like, I'm not sure. They, two of the guards have found an issue at the back of the warehouse. And so he's walking in. Do you follow him?
Yeah, what kind of issue?
Something about the doors have been broken. And so as you all enter into the warehouse on this backside, there was two like wooden barn doors, if you would imagine. There's two sets on the front, and then there's one large set in the back. Both of the ones in the back have just been absolutely busted and just tore up. There's sacks of grain and feed that are just sliced and spilled. It seems that there is all kinds of barrels of apples and stuff that's been overturned. It's just a mess. Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
So there's dust, and based off your perception check, you would imagine a large animal of some sort has torn in. You see some bugs and a few mice running around the bottom of the warehouse. Nothing in particular out of your thing, other than just the back doors have been, and it looks like a brute force from the outside pushed it in.
Dalby, what manner of beast could attempt such a feat of strength around here?
You know, we've had a few owlbears lurking, a rogue wolf every once in a while. I don't know anything else that large that could do this damage.
Is there anything in here that an owlbear would be enticed to?
I mean, I know that they like the apples and the grain, but to come so close, and this had to happen last night, it doesn't make sense. The warehouse was fine yesterday.
We were staying in the inn across the street, didn't hear anything.
It's odd. It's like it happened under the cover of the attack.
Who's the owner of this warehouse?
It's the city's.
Is there anything missing?
About that time, James Sean's been alerted, and he comes running in with his papers. We just got the inventory done! We're going to start over.
Is it obvious there's anything missing? From what you
Well,
said, James Sean?
Dolly's like, Probably those sacks of feed or sacks of grain and feed are no longer any good. Those smushed apples, probably not either. I don't know. It'd be basically losses. Doesn't look like anything was stolen outright.
Curious.
I don't know. Well, I guess. First, the undead attack randomly. There hasn't been a single issue in hundreds of days. Nothing. And then all of this at once.
Do you think these were related?
When did you all get here?
Hold on a minute.
I'm not blaming. I'm just trying to link.
You knew where we were the entire time.
Yeah. I'm not passing blame on you. Do you have an enemy?
I have an enemy. I'm seen as a traitor of my race. For the bugbears.
Yeah,
But I don't know if they knew I was coming here.
I don't know. I'll post some extra guards. That's all I can do. What little we have left.
Some more guards, huh?
And James Sean's just like shaking his head, walking around, just marking things off of his ledger that you saw earlier.
I don't know if the other two have fought with have any enemies, but as far as I can remember, around here, no. For myself.
Well, I guess we'll see what tonight brings.
We'll be ready.
As Dolby begins to exit the front of the warehouse, you see Hank John comes walking up. He's limping a little bit today. He's a little bit sore from everything that he's been through. Let's see. Dolby, you long-eared bastard, I know what it is. Dolby just rolls his eyes. Are you kind of still following
Yeah,
this thing? Ultio, you would have kind of made your round. You're kind of coming back and hearing some of this conversation. At this point in time, you would have been exiting Jake Sam's junk.
I'll walk out of the junkyard and I see nobody out in the street.
Yeah, it's just kind of like right there.
They're inside there, right?
No, they've come out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see them.
Like, Hank John's coming this way, Ultio made his rounds, Craeloth's falling, Dalby back out, and then you just come out. So you're all kind of like right there. He said, there's a new witch that moved into the hills just north of here. I heard the farmers talking about her. Her kind has always brought terrible things, no matter where they go. You hear me, people? Hank John kind of gets louder than he already is, calling the people around him closer. There's a witch among us. She curses this land, our father's land, and their father's land. This is a disgrace. The halflings joined the kingdom of Stammerin to be protected from evilness like her. If they won't act, we will. Gather your weapons and gather your armor. Halflings have laid down far too long. As he continues to vocalize his hatred and blame louder and louder, some of the patriarchs of their families, father figures, exit their homes with torches, swords, sickles, and clubs, seemingly rallied behind the words of Hank John. The mob nears the town hall where James Sean and Dalby have just recently, you all kind of have moved in that direction. From the old creaky steps to the town hall, Hank John expresses a hate-filled rant about the witch and the curses, the half-elves, and then elves in general. You long-eared bastard, I told you to do something. Do that. Your job. Protect us. Is that what you're going to do? Dalby's like, we're weighing all the options. there's several aspects of this that we have to look at. We can't prove anything. We're not just going to put a reward out on someone that we know nothing about. Horse shit! Hank John just stammers off. A lot of the mob kind of follows him, heading back towards his tavern. Dalby strangely keeps his cool. He brushes the racist insults and slurs aside without showing any emotion. Trying to keep stability as the mob begins to point their weapons towards the barracks as they walk by, and some of the guards out front rush out, holding shields up as to protect what they have. James Sean shakes his head. Dalby, Tuck-Ryan, you three as well, if you want. We have much to discuss. And he goes into the city hall, which is in this area. Do you guys follow in?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yep. Listen to this.
Okay. So,
Wait. How many people left this other building that we were standing outside of? You said there's a
warehouse.
mob.
Oh.
yeah, like they have come from the residential area. There was probably 20 or 30 of them, and they've kind of like made their way towards the tavern.
How many people are in the other building at this time?
In the warehouse,
Yeah.
probably just like 6 or 7 guards pacing.
Okay.
All right.
Just curious.
So this is that's the second level.
Yeah. Wait, is there a king here? I wouldn't.
That's just like the mayor's seat.
I'm new. I barely know you all. Like, we seem to keep forgetting that. We fought together. I appeared out of nowhere. We fought together last night. True.
So you all enter into the mayor's chambers. And he sits down behind the desk and he does their like proper thing where they lay out all the papers and everything, get it all situated. All right. First things first. The town. He's mostly talking to Dalby and Tuck-Ryan, but you all are kind of standing in the back as just audience, and plus he knows he needs to meet with Craeloth. He's just going to do it all in one session. It seems from the events last night, we do have an issue on our hands, and we do not need a mob of halflings burning down Follyfield. What do we know of this witch? Dalby kind of steps forward. Some of the farmers from a while back began talking about a lady that they saw by the stream, not about 2 hours, 2-3 hours from here.
Streams.
She took a spot up on the hill, through the dark grove that none of us have really, ventured into before. It's far too dangerous, alone, much less with a small troop of men. They've only ever seen her a few times. Some say that she's a spider queen. The spiders bend to her favor. Others say she's some kind of necromantic spell user that can bend your blood, so to speak. Others say that she has a silver tongue like a siren and she can lure you in so she can eat you up. The halfling fables and tales go on, much like the rest of their culture. Oh, no offense to you two. I was just putting that out there. And James Sean and Tuck-Ryan are just like, yeah. Well, we will put a bounty for this witch. Someone wants to bring her in. We can do a fair trial. If she's innocent, she's innocent. If she's guilty, she's guilty.
Makes you think she'll be taken willingly. This will be a fight.
I don't. There's a reward.
And if she's killed,
If she's killed and the problems cease, no longer an issue. If she's killed and the problems continue, we miss that one.
So she's outside of town?
Yeah, Dolly says, she's to the north of here, but I'm not so sure that she's related.
But she's outside of town.
Where did the mob
I'll go check it out.
Towards the tavern. They're following Hank John. He's just like marching around the town, raising cane. You're going, you said you're going to go check it out?
Yeah, I'm not staying here again tonight.
Okay.
St. John's being a loud paladin.
I endanger too many people.
Yeah, he is.
Well, be careful.
He's a magnificent warrior. Very biased. Very, very iron-willed, bullish. I truly think he means well. But he has his ways. Without him and his family, we wouldn't have a tavern here that actually makes quite a bit of money and pays 90% of the taxes to Stammer. Yeah. Being part of the Kingdom of Stammer under King Matthias, he's had a lot of different council members that have instructed new things. And one of them, that his new treasurer, he demands a lot.
What's his name?
The treasurer's name? I do not know. The courier who comes to get it, his name is Jerip.
Where's this treasurer posted?
In Stammerin?
So Jerip is the tax collector.
Yeah.
Is that on the way to the witch?
You're not from here, are you?
Nope.
Stammerin's
What gave it away?
maybe 700 miles to the north.
Okay, so no was the simple answer there.
It's just fun because I know the mathematics. Anyway. Second order of business. Either someone or something has broken into the warehouse. Craeloth, you saw the warehouse. What do you think? Anything that you've seen before?
Something big. Broke down those doors. You said owlbears around here. It's the closest thing from what you mentioned, but I'm not native to this area either, as you can see. Maybe, bugbears could have done it, but they would have taken everything. They would have trampled the food. They would have taken it.
It's interesting. And then our third order of business that we need to discuss. Craeloth, what is it that you are proposing to the Council of Follyfield?
Well, the little time I've spent here, I see that you need guards. You need shops. You need culture. You need money. You need food places. The only place to eat's the inn. My people could offer these things. They need home. They need food. I propose a partnership.
We're all ears for a partnership. No one ever wants to trade with Follyfield, so.
Is there a reason?
Because they're a bunch of racists. Do you not see how we're treated here? The two different ones?
We don't mean to come off that way. It's just we're dominantly halfling here, and you aren't.
But this, I will be.
So we're different. So we're treated different.
Aren't you a half?
I'm half elf.
You're not, halfling culture, we kind of stick to our family ties.
You all have made that abundantly clear.
And it's hard to incorporate when you're not part of the family.
This trade would see bugbears coming to the town. So, if you don't think the townspeople would be comfortable with that, you need to say so now. But we are not like our kin here. We are civilized, and we can offer assistance and guidance and culture and money. We just need a home. We need
Civilized.
food. Yes, we're civilized people.
What happens if uncivilized bugbears come when your civilized bugbears are here?
We fight them. That's why
He looks at Tuck Ryan, and Tuck Ryan looks back at him.
we know our own strengths and weaknesses. we will have guards, bugbear guards.
Very well. What is your desire besides shelter and place to be?
I eventually want to establish a trade connection. We can send shipments of whatever extra food you have to our homeland. People are...
So logistically,
they're-
we'll need a charter.
Yes, this
and
is
we'll
a
need a
long term,
ship.
But my people could help establish this. We were, as I said, learned.
Educated.
I think this is a prosperous deal. I think the Folly Field would greatly benefit.
For catch fish and for Volgia and the bugbears of those places would benefit as well.
Let us get some. Let me get with Duma, go over some logistics because she is a frequent charter by here. Maybe we can set up something. I spoke with her at the inn once. Her brother has a ship, mostly used for transport of things from Maple Dock to Bilgewald,
What's his name?
else places. Duma's brother's name, his name is Brig. Brig of Tuscadar.
He's a captain.
Yeah. You could say that. If you ever meet him, he'll be in Maple Dock.
Keep an eye out.
At this point, I'm just going to lean over to Craeloth. Well, say it loud enough so they can hear it, but,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Maple Dock would be a better place to set up a charter. I mean, if they're on the water.
Maple Dock doesn't have the grain. If it is the grain that you want, the barley, Folly
See,
Field is
Maple
your
Dock
place.
is needed.
I bet the Maple Dockians aren't racist either. Being on the water's edge, they have more people pass through. Different people.
We need the food. The food is very important.
We'll arrange it. We can send supplies to Maple Dock if you choose to put your charter there. They can come here to get it, take it back to Maple Dock, and then you can facilitate it out however you wish. Or I'll set it all up entirely for you. Your choice.
I will oversee this. This is important.
All right.
Not that I don't trust you, but I need to see this with my own hands.
All right. Very well then. Well,
Before you adjourn, I step out and go back over here to the tavern to see how rowdy the mob's gotten.
okay. So when you make your way, you kind of slip out the back. Hank John has now flipped over a couple of chairs stacked on top, and he's got a torch in one hand, his axe in the other, and it's a bunch of like hoorahs and all this stuff, and some halflings just start punching each other, and there's like a brawl happening on one side of it.
Is there any torches like just around?
Yeah, there's plenty.
I grab one.
Okay.
Does anybody notice me?
Don't seem to.
Is there anybody out in the street? I know the guards are
There's guards patrolling pretty well.
pretty well.
Yeah, there's groups 3 and 4 walking.
They were just attacked last night.
Around.
Probably.
Yeah. I've run up. Okay, I'm running over here to the junkyard.
Okay.
Do I pass any guards?
A couple patrols.
I tell them they need to get over to the tavern. That, what's his name? St. John? John? Hank John? Hank John's causing a ruckus, getting ready to incite a riot.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Hank killed that boy right. Damn it.
I gotta find my, hold on.
Yeah, there it is.
Where's persuasion? There it is. Ooh. Ooh, baby, come on.
Persuasive.
Oh, 22.
Ooh.
A mob, you say? Already?
Yeah, they're flipping tables, starting fights. You need to get to the tavern quick.
Men, let's go. And they start making their way.
Walk around back behind the junkyard there and set the building on fire.
fire starts.
I go. There's a point to this. I go back around, back to the that place,
Okay.
City Hall.
Back to the city hall.
Yeah, just walk back.
You kind of like slip in at the very end of that conversation. Craeloth saying, "I'm going to take this into my own hands." Well,
What's the reward for this witch, dead or alive?
that will be discussed. We're thinking. Let me check the treasury.
Where's the? I'm just kidding. Where's the treasury located?
I'll check it for you.
Check the city hall.
We're thinking probably a reward of 500 gold pieces
A piece?
total. Total reward for one witch.
I don't know that she's already savaged your warehouse. What if she continues her destruction?
She's accused. Doesn't mean she done it. It's just an accusation.
I have a feeling that the witch is responsible for these things.
I'm not gonna say that she isn't because I do not know. I know it's been weird since she moved here, about a month and a half ago or so.
And since you've had zombies roaming the streets,
Well, that was when you all showed up.
I don't know exactly how I got here besides the fact to help you poor people.
That worries me even more.
I tell you right now, I will go get this witch myself and slay her for 500 apiece for me and my friends here. But if it gets any more dangerous, I'm going to demand more. Has nobody noticed the building on fire yet? That's supposed to help me sell this whole thing.
Let me see. Not that guy. Not that group. Not that group either. Seems they're busy with the mob.
Well, you told everybody to run over here.
I know, that's so I can set the building on fire.
Which it's not like full flame yet. You know, it's still like catching.
I'm just telling you, 500 gold apiece is a small price to pay. But I promise you, if it gets more expensive, the price is going to go up. Or more treacherous.
Fair enough. It's set at 500 gold now. We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, as long as nothing else gets ruined in the town, we should.
I'm not saying 500 total. I'm saying 1,500 total.
You know, if we had that much to give, we would.
Just tell it, 1,500 total is a bargain for what I feel like it's going to be by the end of the day.
Either way, I'm going reward or not.
Don't tell them that.
Looky there, your price just went down by 300 gold. 1,200 gold total. 600 for me, 600 for the bugbear. You do this kind of act for two outsiders? Who knows? Maybe he does make this. What was it you were doing?
Trade deal.
Maybe he does make this trade deal with your town.
One of you can roll a persuasion check, and the other can add their modifier.
I'll tell you what I am. Hold on. Oh, like.
Doesn't really matter. Just who rolls.
Okay, well. Robert, you want to roll? You can add
Do I add my modifier? or
You
his?
both add.
Okay, mine's +4.
Mine's +4 too.
Okay, just roll that +8.
26.
Very well. I will look to see what we have in the treasury. I do not think we have that much, but I will try to get you what we can.
I hold my hand up and I tell him, I say, listen, I'm agreeing to these terms right now. Based on this danger level.
But there's not... I can't create metal pieces. There's only so much in the treasury.
I mean, I'm not afraid to... When I leave this town, I promise you, I'm never coming back.
That's what I'm saying.
So
If you want a reward that we don't have, I don't know what you want.
I have sway over my bugbear friend here. He's helping me travel. So, if you want somebody on your side, we need to come to terms now for the reward for this witch.
The most that I know we have is 653 pieces of gold.
This is a dangerous trek for somebody that can supposedly control fires and put in siren songs into people's ears.
Control fires.
Spiders is what I said. It may have sounded like fires.
Yeah, very, very much.
I may have said fires.
About this time, you hear, "Oh no! Get the water!
And I look at the mayor, governor, what is it? I look at him and said the price just went up.
We'll give you the 653 pieces of gold that we have.
I can promise you I can do it for 653 pieces of gold.
And if you come back and if this proposal works and we get more, we will pay you the remnants of the 1,500.
See, that's what the other 600 gold was for. To help talk him into making this trade deal with you.
Well, I can't help it. It is. If you don't want to get her, we'll see what happens.
They don't have the money to give us. They can't make money up here.
My life is worth more than 600 pieces of gold.
Well, then leave.
Well, she has promised to pay the remaining costs once the deal is through. So, it's an IOU. We can collect. If they don't pay, we can just start taking stuff out of City Hall.
How about this? We can come to another arrangement. Are there any vacant houses in
Here?
town?
I mean, there's shacks all around.
I'm not asking for a shack. I'm asking for a house. A nice place to live. And I look around, something like this.
Dalby leans over. You don't want to live here.
I don't want to live here.
I can sell it back to y'all. Leave me alone. I don't know y'all.
I mean, we could probably find you a small hovel like the other halflings use.
Hovel's not going to cut it. I'm sorry.
Very
I'll
well.
just take your gold. Okay, how about this then? I get your gold up front for the promise of killing this witch.
We don't know that she's a witch.
I know that she's a witch. She set fire to a building back here. I hear it too.
Well, you all let me know what your decision is. It seems you need to discuss things among yourselves. This session is adjourned. We will post the reward for the killing or retrieval of the witch. Did you all say you will investigate the warehouse as well?
Yeah, sure. I'll look into it.
Much appreciated.
Of course.
Craeloth, we will keep in touch. We will get this set up.
Indeed.
We will get this grain and barley to your people.
You all are no help.
I'm not charismatic.
I've got what I needed.
All right. Good luck. Let us know if you need anything.
You as well. Stay safe.
What do you know about
I stay behind.
Jake Sam?
I just stay in the seat.
Jake Sam.
Jake Sam. He once seemed to be a lot happier than he is now. He used to run his shop happily. Never complained. Paid the taxes, went on. It was like a switch was flipped. He always came to the meetings. We always had breakfast. Yes.
I'm not asking the mayor. I'm asking the DM. Who's around the mayor?
The lawmaster, Dalby. You all.
Okay.
He just all of a sudden stopped coming to the meetings and stopped coming to second breakfast and elevensies.
What is elevensies? I've missed this.
Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? The Hobbit?
No.
That's fine.
Continue.
He just stopped participating in anything that involved the city. And then he began to just pile stuff up out in his yard. He keeps his shop open, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care if he makes money or not. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know.
How many people are in the room?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, you're 7.
So I'm 7. There's no commoners or anything.
Don't seem to be.
So it's the lawmaster, the mayor.
Dalby.
Who's Dalby?
The guard captain.
Oh, the Sentinel.
Okay, who's the lawmaster? Have we met the lawmaster before this?
Tucker Ryan.
Okay, I go back over to the tavern.
Okay. You start making your way that way.
Well, we'll keep in touch. Is this concluded?
Jake Sam told me he was tired of being shat on.
He's mad because instead of the town paying his taxes when they went up from the stammering tax collectors, he said that he wasn't going to pay it anymore, and so we stopped helping him, and we told him if he wasn't going to pay his taxes, we weren't going to provide any type of help for his shop, helping him with logistics and that type of things. Because, I mean, you're either a team player or you're not. If you're not going to help us pay the taxes, you don't get the benefits of the city.
Understood. Understandable.
I hate that he's left such a bad impression. You're not there yet. You're almost there.
I'm going to look into this witch. I don't know how my other people feel, but I hope to set out tonight.
All right. This meeting is adjourned. You've arrived at the mob.
How many people are in the mob?
Probably 20 to 30.
How many guards are in there?
I'd say like 12 or 16.
Are they part of the 20 to 30?
Extra.
Okay. I cast fog cloud in the bar.
Just like right on it. Just
Yeah.
there's some like screams and shrieks and Hank John's like, "What is that?" And he goes like running into his tavern. Some of them follow him. Most of the people scatter. The guards are like, "Keep the peace! Keep the peace!"
So I'm standing like right here-ish by the door, right?
Okay.
Okay. So the claw marks that were there, what did they look like? Do I remember?
Roll me a history check.
Lord. Great. This will be my only low roll in the game. Well, I've been rolling 18s all evening. 6.
It's hard to really place it.
Do I remember at least how many marks there were? Like, was it like a 3 claw, 4 claw kind of?
You think? I mean, it's anywhere in between 3 to 6.
Okay. I'm just standing here kind of like waiting for somebody to bump me as they run out the front door.
Okay, after, I mean, a few seconds pass of the franticness and somebody bumps into you. Boom.
Okay, I attack to kill them.
Roll attack.
With both swords. Oh, I didn't get advantage, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Those were...
Well, you have disadvantage. Or can you see in the fog cloud?
I want to say no, but I can't tell you that with any sort of certainty.
I don't know what the rules are on that.
Did like blind vision, blind sight?
I have dark vision and cold resistance.
Right. Okay. I would say that you had to make a disadvantage too,
Okay.
because you can't see.
We'll just roll disadvantage. Oh, 10?
Miss. You feel your sword just through the fog.
I've got another sword.
Okay.
Oh, it's disadvantage, isn't it? 7.
Miss. 2 strikes.
So I've got concentration too, by the way. I don't know if that's going to matter for this.
How long does it last?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for another person to bump. That person got lucky. I'm going to kill somebody in here. I'm going to get my money.
Okay. A few more moments pass, and that's going on. You all exit the. You all exit the city hall, and you see frantic panic as the mob is just dispersing everywhere. And you see about 12 soldiers with shields up begin to march like they're going into the tavern.
Oh, great. Nobody knows it's me yet, though, so...
What is happening?
Some passerbys you hear, "There's something in the tavern! Causing fog!"
Fog.
You all don't know I can cast that.
I saw
We
you
did
cast it
see
last
You
you
night.
didn't see me cast it. It just appeared. It just appears. Something with like a, what's an S?
Somatic.
So we heard
Yeah,
you
so I
cast
can
it.
do this. For all y'all know, y'all ain't
It's like
seen
an
that.
arcane
Ish.
symbol.
Well, you can't hide a somatic component
Well,
Unless you're a sorcerer and you
unless you're
take
a
a.
sorcerer. So we saw you cast it.
that's fine. Y'all don't know what's going on.
So, you see a bunch of guards marching in, and Hank John comes back out of the door. What is in my tavern?
We were at the meeting with the mayor.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
The guards rush in one by one. Something bumps you, but this time it's not cloth, it's metal.
I scoop myself back.
They take a blind swing.
They have disadvantage too.
Yeah, it's a 10 to hit.
Yeah,
so.
misses.
So, miss.
I fall back and just lay down in the corner.
So you just.
Is there anybody over there with me? Like, did anybody trip trying to run out of the building?
You don't think so? I mean, the whole mob wasn't inside. It's like half and half. So, well, you can roll me an investigation check just to see if you can like feel around and feel someone.
See, now I roll high. It's investigation.
Let's make sure
So
about there.
17.
Wasn't anybody there?
Dang it! But see, that's the one I roll high on.
You're sure?
You kind of pat around
Yeah,
and you
you're
don't
sure no
feel
one's there.
anyone. Some more time passes.
I cut the piece of my mouth right there that's already agape just to put a little blood.
Okay.
And I just lay down and pretend I'm unconscious and dissipate the
good.
fog.
Okay.
So the fog's lifted.
You said he's in the corner.
Yeah,
A guard runs over. Are you okay?
I fought it off.
What was it?
I don't know, I couldn't see.
Oh. Do you need a doctor?
No, I think I'm fine.
Tuck Ryan comes busting in. Where is it? Ultio, what are you doing?
I think it was the witch.
That damned witch! And he marches right back out the door, marches straight to City Hall. Alright.
I'm gonna get my money.
At this point,
So I can't do that no more. Hold on.
the halfling town is trying to get back to normal. There are some of the pop-up little eatery, little carts where they sell pastries and different things gathered around out front of some of the residential districts and along the sides of the road here during the earlier hours. The guards are still patrolling heavily, and there's a fireman's carry of buckets of water to Jake Sam's junk.
It's just junk on fire.
It's basically they're like getting it out of the livestock trough of water and pouring it out. It's just like the back side of his shop is burning, and he's out there just looking at it.
See, that's why you set fire to somebody who's apathetic. See,
They're-
you don't-
they're
that's who I
already
should
dead.
have
He's
killed.
already dead inside.
That's who I should have killed. He wouldn't have cared.
I'm gonna start making my way out of town. I don't want to endanger these people anymore. If it's really me, I can't risk it.
I just walk up beside her and say, I think it's the witch. I know it's not you. Endangering these
Roll a
people.
deception check.
I gotta
Well, I'm
find
not talking about the fire and stuff. I'm talking about that. But still.
deception. 14?
You roll insight if you want.
Passive inside 16. 14.
Roll off? Yeah!
1 to 20.
I'm rolling purple.
Oh.
24.
No! Okay.
You are pretty sure you know what's transpired.
I know he did something. I don't know.
You don't know exactly
Did
what.
that.
You just know something. He's
In
not
fa-
being completely.
In fairness, I haven't killed anybody yet, so it's not that bad.
You've tried.
You don't know that I tried. And a soul besides me that knows that I tried.
Okay. Now I'm gonna just I'm gonna go to the. Oh, what's his name? Hank John and ask him where this witch supposedly lives.
Is the mayor around?
I know it's up in the hills to the north, but I'm just trying to get a little bit more.
Tell me the mayor's not alone in City Hall, please.
You don't know where he's at.
I'll run back to City Hall while they're talking to them.
Okay. So you make your way over there.
I know he went there.
Okay, that's good. Because I would have to actively fight the urge to kill the mayor if they were alone in that building.
He says, a bunch of the farmers said 2.5 hours north. Follow the stream. You'll get to a stone bridge. Cross the bridge. And then that's where you got to go through the dark grove. She's supposed to have a cottage atop that hill. You get to the doors of City Hall.
I start banging the hilt of my sword.
They're locked. Boom, 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 boom.
I answer. I run to the warehouse then.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the mayor at this point.
So eventually, after some time passes, he's in the guard barracks talking to Dolly.
Hey, I run over there and say something has attacked the tavern. I fought it off.
What was it?
I have no clue. It caught me on the chin one good time.
I can see a little bit of blood running down.
It knocked me into the corner of the tavern.
Wow.
When the guards came in, it must have got scared. Because that's when the fog lifted.
Dolly, we're going to put more guards. More guards at the tavern. Fair enough.
I will do this for you, but you need to promise me the gold.
I said we would get it to you. We just don't have it all at once.
Can I get this in any form of writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll work on it. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
I will be gone tomorrow to kill your witch.
Well, you'll be back. I want you to get the reward.
Well, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. It's a 2-hour hike.
I'm gonna go find Ultio.
Okay. After some time of him discussing, eventually you find him near the guard barracks talking to the mayor.
Ultio, we're leaving to go kill this witch.
You ready? You're fine to kill now? A second ago, you wanted to bring her in alive.
I never said that.
I thought you did.
They
She's
said
a
they wanted her
necromancer.
alive, but I wanted
I'll burn her to death.
I needed.
Oh, yeah, you're like super religious.
They want her alive for a trial, but I doubt she'll come willingly. We're gonna have to kill her.
We'll give the old.
We'll
I
give the
just
old cat
look at
the monastery.
We'll give the
Craeloth
old monastery trial.
and say, where I'm from, there are no such thing as trials. Let's roll. I don't know if he says let's roll, but
He did today.
yeah.
So you guys gather your things, leaving the town in disarray. Begin.
Y'all don't know I did it.
I know you did something.
Begin
And
heading
you know I
northward,
fought off that monster in the tavern. This thing was scary.
following the trails to where the supposed accused witch. Some of the halfling mob joins you. Hank John doesn't. He seems to have riled up everyone, but he's staying back.
Somebody's got to take care of me.
Yeah, man, he's the
Somebody
only one.
attacked his tavern.
Yeah, he's probably a little preoccupied. As you all are making your way up, that's where we'll end this session.
I knew you were going to do that. And we
Huh?